Bright lights. Hello everyone! Welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Campaign 2, Arcana 12. We got everybody here for the most part. No, actually we're missing one. J5 is
25% of us is missing.
25% of us is missing. 25% of players is missing and 25% of the characters are missing. So no worries.
50% characters are missing if you want to look at it that way.
Hey, I guess. But without further ado, let us. You know what? Let's just get into it, shall we? Let's just skip today with Ashley and just get right into it.
Why?
Huh?
It might be Kane's last. Oh, wait. Are you saying there's not gonna be one for Kane because he's technically dead?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, let's keep it.
Yeah, exactly. So with that, we're just gonna start immediately with last session. Last session, Kane, you awoke from your slumber to see the party's, to see your castle is covered with clones of Vivian, intent of keeping you guys in the castle. You fought through the crowd and woke up the rest of your party to join the battle. After explaining the situation to the party and also to Fenton, you guys rushed towards the prison to check on Andiese Gourmand. And your worst fear became reality when you see Andiese's cell, Andiese, have been broken out. While you were planning for your next step, you guys heard multiple explosions outside the city and decided to check it out, only to find Chroma Revenge engage in a battle with Andiese and Vivian. You guys jumped in to assist. Chroma Revenge seems to be protecting some kind of device while you guys fought Andiese and Vivian directly. While you were successful, Andiese managed to get in the last laugh and took Kane down with him. So, right now you're standing in front of the body of Andiese Gourmand. It's raining heavily with thunder clapping up above. His stomach, Andiese Gourmand, is ajar, showing this mechanical systems inside filled with like gore and bone. The Chroma Revenge is looking over the body and also looking to Mygo as well as he casts some other spell. At this point, J5 walks over to you guys, specifically to Ignis, and says, "Friend Ignis, I do recall we have the Tablet of Resurrection and the Wish Ring. We should use that to revive friend Kane now. Should we use it?"
Is J5 telling this while the rest are listening?
Whispering to just the four of you.
Okay. Four? Who's the other one?
Sorry, the three of you. No, the two of you.
Yeah. Maybe not the wish ring. But we can do it for the tablet. Tablet?
So you want to use a tablet immediately right now?
When did we get the tablet? Like, where did we get it again?
It was after fighting. What was that guy's name again?
Moneda.
Moneda. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, he had it, right?
Yes, yes.
Do I need to prepare the spell?
What?
No, I don't need to prepare the spell as long as I know the spell. Also, my
No,
game
you
is
don't
not
even
loaded.
You don't even need to prepare for the spell. It's a magic item, like a wand. You just use it and immediately you cast the spell.
Right. So we don't need to do a ritual. Yes? No?
Huh?
We don't need to do a ritual?
From what you know with True Resurrection, it bypasses all that. You'll be able to just resurrect someone at the cost of the 50 gold pieces, the 50,000 gold piece worth of diamonds and all that.
But this one allows me to not do it as a magical component. Not need
Material.
the component.
That's correct.
Okay. Also, I can't go into the game.
Refresh.
I just did.
Wiggle the screen. Not within the tab.
Like that? That's what you meant with wiggling the tab. Oh my god. It doesn't work. Anyway, it's fine. I'll look at the stream. Is it let me check the spell. True Resurrection. What's
What
the
are
other
you worried
story?
about, friend Ignis?
You seem impatient, J5. I don't. Well, it's more so. I don't know. Is this a thing that we want to tell them that we have, or? And I look at the Chroma Revenge guys.
Does it
Or-
matter if they know? We are using it right now.
I guess. I mean, I don't think Kane would appreciate another reincarnate either. Artyom, thoughts?
RTO?
Like to.
There you
Is Artyom there? Because he said he pulls Ignis aside to talk.
go. No,
No,
talk
it's
to
the two of
you
you.
guys.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, it's just addressing Ignis. If we are going to use the item immediately, then I suppose there is no real reason not to. They will know or will not know, it doesn't matter, but if one of them is capable of casting the same spell, then perhaps we can save the item for later.
I can't. The thing is, True Resurrection requires a lot of diamonds that I have not yet acquired. For whatever reason. So, using the tablet. Using the tablet is the best way.
I see. Well, then let's just do that.
Okay. Let's do that then.
Alright.
J-
So you pull out, J5
Yeah.
would pull out his tablet.
Look at low.
J5 pulls out the tablet and gets ready to cast a spell. He focuses on the tablet and you would see the tablet begins to glow as the insignias on
Can
the
I
tablet.
do it?
Sure. Passes it to Ignis.
Okay. I've always wanted to cast True Resurrection. Okay.
Wisdom saving throw for me.
No! I can't! It's not loading!
Control F5.
Oh, yeah. Control. Why is this thing? Oh, no. Why is it not loading?
Just takes a while. So roll D20.
I can't. Do you want me to roll in front of you or something? I have a lot of dice here.
Yes, roll in the Discord chat.
Ah, but I have so many pretty dice in front of me. Okay. I think I have
Plus 11.
another reaction. I can make it a advantage, right?
Pretty sure that's now it that works.
That's how it works,
Mark
right?
on the Dreamkeeper. Ability check or attack roll saving throw, you may impose advantage on it. So yeah. So you can get wisdom saving throw with advantage.
40.
As you attempt to cast the spell, 40.
Wait, what did I roll?
You rolled 2d20.
I rolled a 15 and a 14.
So 15 plus 11. So that's
26.
26. Alright. So you focus on getting ready to cast a spell as you suddenly see someone just grabbing onto your hand. Looking forward, you see it is yourself, albeit with that black eyes with red slits, and he's telling you, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to use it. You're supposed to keep it, or in the future."
This is the future that is for us to use.
No, you can use it for, like, I don't know, raise dead. You have Gilvana, just do that. Why you gotta
But
waste
you
such a thing?
see, there's no body. What am I gonna raise? A piece of meat?
That chunk of meat right there can be used to revive him. Just use that.
No. I swear. Are you sure you're me? Because you don't seem as smart as me. That's saying
I
something.
am not you. When have I ever said that? You're
You said
saying you're making a stupid decision right now. Just stop.
It's okay. We learn from our stupid decision.
And you pull your hands away from him as you feel your body kind of freeze up for a moment. Artyom, you would be able to notice this on Ignis as she momentarily seems to be like paralyzed for a moment before she breaks free and focuses on casting a spell. She runs her fingers through the symbols on the tablet as it begins to glow, and all the time you just hear this person shouting at you, "Stop! Just stop it! Stop it! What are you doing?" But you keep doing it. You focus on the incantation of the True Resurrection spell in the tablet as you see the tablet grows with this divine golden color for a moment as you focus on the memories of Kate. You focus, you focus, and almost at that moment, you see you notice up above you the rain starts to dissipate, but not all over, just directly above you, and you could almost see kind of like a lone star up above as you focus on this spell. Kate,
Yo.
you are on this open plain of water. You look down at your normal self. You look around and you see kind of like endless sky and water. You take a step, you create this massive ripple that goes all the way out into the distance until you can no longer see it. What do you do?
I'm on the water.
You are standing on the water. Yes. Looking down, you can see a reflection of yourself.
Does the reflection look the same as me?
The reflection does look the same as you. Actually, it looks slightly different. It looks closer to you, original you, the human you.
Hmm. Well, I've been pretty busy lately. I think I'm just gonna lie on the water, look up at the sky,
The sky's nice.
take a little time.
Yeah, the sky's nice. It's like this mixture of pink and orange and yellow pastel colors. The clouds are moving ever so slowly as you look up. It's pretty, isn't it? You hear a voice right beside you. You look to the side and you see Haley. Yeah, not quite. Slightly, what do you call? It's Haley, but dressed in that kind of like drapey, wavy, uh, robe that Haley would never be caught in. You can see she has a pair of wings on her back, but she's lying down next to you, looking up to the sky. So you're planning to stay this time, or you
I
want to
mean,
leave?
what? Leave here to beyond?
No. And you look up to the sky once more. The clouds up above part. You see a dark scene, night on the other side. You see rain falling from all around, and you see a group of humanoids at the very bottom. At the center of the whole, you see a woman, fiery orange hair, dressed in red, and she's holding something that is glowing gold, and you can feel that glowing gold calling to you. Your friend's asking you to come back, but you know, have to. Done so much. And you did a good job, Andiese.
Don't know if getting minced meat is a good job or not, but
Well, you stopped them,
well,
regardless of what happened. I'd say that's a what would they call it down there? Heroic sacrifice?
yeah, sure. Uh, other people can call it that.
What would you call it?
I don't know. Unlucky, stupid. Probably better was me though. So
Just so you know, your soul is slowly fading away. You can't keep doing this. The next time may be the last time. You should remember that. Alright?
sure. I mean, most people only get this the one time,
True.
so that's really not a bad bargain.
Alright.
Sure. And then Kane's gonna stand up. He'll stretch his arms and be like, "We'll go 3 for 3. Maybe I'll try not to be back here so quickly."
Please don't rush.
I don't know how to slow down.
Do try. And she stands up as well, and you feel your body shift for a moment. You look down, you see yourself, but that slight changes that you've received when you first turned into an Asimar. Then your body feels lighter as you begin to lift off your feet and begin floating up towards that uh, hole in the sky, so to speak. As you get higher and higher and higher, you hear the angel shout once more. Say hello to Alator for me. As you begin to slowly move up through the hole, and immediately you're greeted with the sound of rain once more as you pass that threshold. Ignis, you finish casting the spell, and you feel the tablet in your hand just crumble immediately. It's now just dust and stone in your hand.
Is is Kane waking up? Is there wait, no, there's no body to wake up to. Is anything happening?
You look around, don't seem to notice anything, but then with your high perception, you would notice that you are not being rained on. Raining is still falling from all around, but when you look up, the sky is clear. before you, and you see something descending from above. A small dot. You can almost perceive a faded halo over this person's head as
Oh.
Cade slowly lands on the ground.
Well,
I'll
that was the
rush
worst
in.
experience I've ever had inside a man.
Oh, Kid! I'm so glad you're back! And I rush in to hug him. Ah!
Everybody, all the Chroma Revenge gonna snap their heads, turn to you guys, what the hell's going on? And seeing Kane's back and everything, Budo rushes over in your direction. Is everything okay? Kane, you're alive?
Yeah, well, so nice I had to do it thrice. So, back for another round.
Please, no, this is your last time. Don't die again.
Hey. Kane's pulling her in for a hug. Pulls her close. I'm sorry you had to use that.
It's nothing. It's better on you than someone else. Really.
Well, I mean, yeah, everything looks better on me, but still. Thanks.
Alright, I guess we don't need a resurrection ritual and all that tomorrow.
How would you even resurrected me? There's bits of me everywhere.
Agnes said she had some weird magic stuff to do.
I was thinking of reincarnating you,
Oh,
but
God.
I didn't know if you'd want to be another race. And then J5 brought up the tablet, and I was like, yeah. It's
I mean,
a surefire way, you know?
it would have been hard adjusting if I suddenly was like, 2 feet shorter, or if I had a tail. That would have been kind of weird.
Well, you already have wings, technically.
Yeah, but those go away.
Yeah, true. And I look at Chroma Revenge, did their wings go away?
Their wings are permanent, actually.
Yeah, well, they're born with them.
Were you guys born with them?
With what?
Wings?
Oh no, we got a blessing, so to speak. He looks at the
Oh
others.
shit! So you had to get used to them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Took us a while.
Were
but,
you knocking shit off tables?
Oh, definitely. Tables, drinks, but they are pretty handy. They are like extra appendages, so he kind of like caresses your cheek with the tip of his wing. It has its uses.
All right, I can see it.
Exactly. But yes, it took us a while to get used to having an extra appendage, so to speak. Well, but regardless, it's nice to see you alive, kid.
Hey, what was the thing that you did with the thing?
Sorry?
The thing that the thing.
What thing?
You took us so.
Too. Help?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what happened about Andiese? I see he's no more, kaputs and all that, but who around here's the new terror?
What do you mean, new terror? What are you guys talking about? I'm just really confused right now. If you can help fill us in, that would be appreciated.
Oh, Kane suddenly realizes, oh shit, do they not know? Shit. He's like, well, it's like a right of succession thing. You kill the boss, you're the new boss. It's like titles.
Then it was Artyom, right? Kind of points to Artyom.
Sure, yes, it would be me, but I did notice something curious after the fight. It seemed like you, and correct me if I'm wrong, the arcane field sort of escapes me most of the time, but it seemed like you captured his soul.
Captured? Oh, that's not me. That has to be my ego. And I turns back to look at the, if I recall, Black Dragonborn.
The Imperial view.
Yeah. No, Budo is green. I think. Yeah, Michael's black. You see at the back there, the one in the corner by himself. He seems to be muttering to himself. His left hand sitting on a silver or platinum cage on his wrist. His wings look like a butterfly wing on his back, which is a little bit weird, but yeah. That's his thing. I guess he's out of souls then. He does this thing where, he captures some souls and he can use the souls for multiple things. It's a little bit weird, I know, but he's a good guy. Don't worry about it.
Huh. Neat. What happens to the souls when you're finished using them?
Oh, they just go off. If I recall, he can like ask questions and whatnot, I think usually he uses it to kind of like make himself not die when he's fighting. He's pretty fragile.
Right.
Wait.
Makes sense.
Does-
Well, drinks?
Wait. Does anyone like? Do I know what? Is it a spell?
You would know. You would have high enough arcana if I recall correctly. You
Yeah, I
would
have
know
like plus
this
21.
as the level 6 spell, Soul Cage.
Okay.
I mean, sure, if you want drinks, yeah.
I know
that's
it's only
still
like, 3 a.m., but, a drink's a drink.
That's true. I'm sure we can find some bars still open at this time. What do you say, guys? At this point, you see the red dragonborn between them. Don't you think we should report to Heelblade first about this? Oh, right.
Hellblade can come along.
Well, he's not really here. Hotaru has to send a message to him, talk about it for a bit, and then decide whether or not they wanna rendezvous and whatnot. So you know what? He can wait till tomorrow, right? Let's go some drink. Come on. As he rushes over, he begins walking over back to the town. You see the other dragonborns, the blue and the white one, kind of look once over at the body for a bit before they walk away. Hotaru kind of looks frustrated, looks once over at the body, and kind of I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna check this out a little bit. Maigo is still there as well, just alone by himself in the corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Micah. I'm just gonna go to him.
Kane's gonna look over his shoulder, kind of look at Ignis and make eyes between her and the guy who stole the soul. Are you gonna tell him?
Not tell him. I guess I was just gonna ask what he's gonna do with it. I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I know it can trap a human. I know the spell, kind of. But, I mean, I've never actually seen someone use it, so, I just want to know what he plans to do with it, I guess. Then we'll see where the conversation goes. I don't know if it is the right thing to tell him about the thing. It seems like they don't know about it. So maybe not yet, because then there'll be a manhunt and all that. So I want to avoid that. Yeah.
So you're joining, or you're just staying with Maigo?
I'm gonna stay with Michael.
Alright, you're staying with Maigo. Artyom, what about you? You're joining
I
Kane
didn't know that.
drinking?
That's actually shit. I'll trust that Ignis can handle this. I'll go with Kane.
Alright, so these two will stay with the body. Kane and the rest will make their way towards the bar.
Real quick.
Yes.
After the fight last time, Artyom was helping them salvage the parts and.
Yes.
Oh yeah, loot.
Yeah, so he was curious about many of the technologies the guy was using. to try and replicate.
Go ahead, roll investigation check for me.
See, I would if my thing worked, so I'll roll it in the.
Are you?
Wait, can't you load it too? Cause I'm stuck at the black
I-
screen.
I've been stuck at the black screen.
Oh, I've been stuck on the black screen for a while.
Oh, you guys should let me know. Oh my god, what's going
Oh, we
on here?
did. We did. And you were like,
Must be the
I
connection.
thought it was
then.
just. I thought it was just Aina the whole time.
Yeah, I thought it was just me. Then I tried the Europe thing. Now, then I think it was just my PC. So like, I guess because everyone's like, oh no, maybe it's just me. So no one said anything. Oh my
Well, this happens to me all the time. I thought it was like
yeah, it
really
happens
slow
to
for
me all the time
loading.
as well.
It's happened before where I'm like, oh, it's not loading, and then like 2 minutes later it loads.
Yep. It always works the moment you complain about it.
Yeah, that's why you gotta complain, guys. Come on, it's very important.
Makes you look like a fucking liar.
Right. Yeah, just roll d20 in this.
I rolled an 8, and I have like insane investigation bonus as far as I'm aware.
Investigation is plus 40, so 22.
Yeah.
Looking.
I'll flash myself if I can. I don't know if I have any more available.
Let me double check. Features. Flash of Genius. You are out.
Ah.
All right. So, with that, you looking at the device, you can see that it's mechanical for sure. In fact, while there are magical components to the materials and to the construction, for the most part, everything in here seems to be non-magical, which kind of entice you a little bit because the construction itself doesn't seem to be using any dust, but it seems to be acting like dust. You will need some time to figure out like how this whole mechanism works, but it might prove useful for you in the future.
Yeah, definitely. This is Artyom's wet dream, essentially. The guy is a perfect combination of man and machine without using magic to go about it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's his end goal, you know.
Yeah. You can definitely you won't be able to because it's only been a few minutes since the battle. You won't be able to.
I was about to say, I think
fully,
Artyom is
dismantle
changing
it.
his mind about going drinking.
Yeah, that's what I thought. If you want to dismantle it and get the parts and everything, you're gonna have to stay here a bit longer.
Yeah.
Alright.
Kane, I changed my mind. I will join you a bit later, alright?
Sure. Do what you gotta
Crit,
do.
Do you have? Is there something on the kettle or something? Because I heard something.
That would be my washing machine.
That might be my chair.
Oh.
Your chair?
It sounds like a jet.
I don't know. It
in the
squeaks
background.
sometimes.
Yeah,
It sounded like when you boil water and it's ready.
Oh, whistling.
And like
Yeah, whistling noise. Yeah.
just
My
my
pop was
washing
also
machine.
drilling, so maybe you heard that.
No. I know for a fact it's me. I have a washing machine in the room running.
I see.
yeah, because I only hear it
When
when
Crit talks.
Crit is talking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
It's
Question.
currently
Yes.
rinsing, so.
Yep, Kate.
Did I come back with all my shit?
Yes. Good question.
Right.
On you, you don't have all your shit. You have your
Shit.
clothing. That's about it. But
Do I have my
looking,
necklaces?
with you, I'd say you'd have your necklaces. Yes.
Okay.
Your clothing.
But my weapons are gone.
Looking at what do you call inside Andiese, you would be able to notice that while there is a grinder, it seems like there is a compartment where it stores certain items. And by looking through it, you would be able to find your belongings in there, actually.
Oh
Specific-
shit!
Specifically, I will say the magical ones will remain.
Hell yeah! Because I thought like I didn't know if I saw this or if Kurt didn't reach it until I was gone. But I was gonna leave saying like, oh yeah, if you're gonna play around with his guts and stuff, let me know if you find any of my gear.
Alright. So, Kane, J5, along with Budo, Raime, and Hyozan, the green, blue, and white dragonborn of the Chroma Revenge, begin making their way towards, one of the bar in the town that you guys can find. It's a little bit late in the day, well, early, very early in the day. So trying to find a bar that's still open is a little bit difficult. There are a couple that are like smaller bars that try to open until morning. So you managed to get into one of the bar with the name. One second. Where you went? There you go. It's the Silver Apple. Oh shit,
Okay.
Silver Apple. It's less of a full bar with dining table and everything, and it's literally just a bar and some stools in front of the bar if you wanna sit down and have some drinks, kind of stuff. So it's not a massive place, but this place opens into early in the morning. So you're able to find a seat, and the bartender is this a male half elf, half freckles, a little bit buck-toothed with round glasses. It notices you guys come in, and he has this kind of like very nice white shirt, black vest, and black shoes and pants. Looks at you guys. Good eve. Ah, Mr. Kane. Welcome, Mr. J5 as well. Please have a seat. And I don't recognize your friends here.
Oh well, he is talking to me, right? He said Kane.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, because IRL, I don't remember these people's names.
Don't worry. You can.
For Kane does, but like, not as personable as he is.
I'll write it down. Green is Budo. White is Hyozan. And what you call blue is Raime.
I hear typing. I hope you're not typing that in the chat. I can't see.
Oh shit, you can't see, right? Let me put it in the other one, and let me try to restart Foundry for you guys as well. Let's see if that helps.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so yeah, we're just going off with a little jaunt around town, late night stroll, and we thought we'd cap the night off with a little brew. Is that all right?
Oh no, feel free, please have a seat. What are you looking for tonight? A little bit something hard, something a little bit chill.
I want one thing strong and one thing. Let's go with. I'm feeling something like licorice.
That
do you have anything like that?
Sir. Yes, of course. We got some top shelf whiskey. Would that be okay with you?
Kane's gonna check his pockets because he just realizes, shit, maybe I don't have money.
Yeah. You look at your pocket.
You gotta...
Don't worry. I'll get it for tonight. Whiskey for everyone? Hyozan gonna give a nod. Raime, something non-alcoholic, please. Non-alcoholic, right. He thinks for a moment. I think I got some juice in the back. Yeah? It sounds good. And what about you, Mr. Kane? Whiskey for you as well?
Well, if you're paying, I'll go with your generous whiskey offer.
All right, perfect. What about you, Mr. J5? J5. I don't know what is this unit does not drink. This unit does not have the enhancement to enjoy beverages.
I thought we gave him a mouth.
It was like a whole, less, not a full mouth yet. One day.
J5, you want something with a little straw?
Actually, that sounds lovely. Thank you very much, friend K.
Of course.
All right, 4 whiskeys, 1 with a straw, and some juice for the lady. And he goes back and begins, making the drink for Kane and the rest of the crew. So, are you able to find us out there? Budo exclaims to Kane.
Oh, well, there was a prison break, and we were trying to figure out where the prisoner went, and we happened to hear some explosions, followed them, and
Right.
ta-da!
Right. Shit. I thought we were far enough out of town.
Yeah,
Thank God.
well, but I kind of have an ear for this sort of chaos.
Well, thank the gods you came when you did, because they were a bitch to fight, especially the white-haired one. My God.
Ah, yes, Vivian.
You know them?
Well, you know how it is when you globetrot. You hear things, you see things. Did you not know them? I figured you were after them because the Empire or something put you on it.
The Empire did put us up to it, but they're not exactly forthcoming with the details of the mission. We got this kind of like device thing, apparently can intercept teleportation. We plump it. They asked us to go outside of the town, plop it down, and get ready for a fight. Apparently.
Ah, so that was the device you guys were protecting then?
Yeah. So if they teleported within the vicinity of that device, they'll just teleport somewhere nearby. Like it pulls them in. But if they fuck up that device, which they very closely did, yeah, they could just teleport away.
I see. They told you to do this tonight.
Yep.
Specifically.
Yeah. Specifically, I'm surprised. You said they were prisoners?
Yeah. They broke out of prison tonight.
Shit. I guess the Empire really does have information in high places.
Yeah.
At this point, the bartender places your drinks in front of you.
So, other than the propensity to send you off into dangerous peril without a lot of information, how is working for them so far?
Pretty good actually. We got paid like 10K for every single mission they send us on, so it's amazing. To be honest, they don't send us on mission a lot, so most of the time we just go around, spread the name of the Empire, blah 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 blah. But when they do ask us to send something, they are paying us pretty fucking well. So we're hoping to, get some pretty well compensated this time as well. Maybe even try get what's the word? Try to get some extra compensation. You can bring back the soul of that guy. Mygo did capture it. Maybe the Empire would pay more for this. Maybe.
Pay more for whose soul?
The soul of the guy.
Oh, the guy who grinded me up?
Yeah, he did want to.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if the Empire really wanted him, they probably would have transferred him as a prisoner, right?
It's true. But they did ask us to wait there. I'm assuming those are the people that we're supposed to fight.
Yeah. I don't know. From what I hear, Vivian's the one who's been going around doing a bunch of the cult stuff, so maybe it was Vivian they were kind of hoping you'd capture. Which, apologies for ruining that if that's the case.
Yeah, damn it, if that's the case. Then they should have told us if they want that girl. Oh, doing the secret mission and whatnot. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah,
Hey.
well, you know how it is. If you never do a perfect mission, they always have something to complain about.
Hey, at least they pay us well.
True. Any plans with the cash?
Me mostly ladies and booze, I guess. Don't really use my money for much of anything else.
Mm-hmm. Kane nods like that's a really worthy investment. Like, yes, I see.
What about you? You guys were offered the same thing, right? But what are you guys up to now? You guys rejected his offer and everything.
Yeah, well, we've just been doing a lot of traveling. I guess the things we've been focusing on are very personal to us.
I see.
I don't know how much you know about. Well, yeah, I don't know how much you know about us personally, but you know how Ignis is from Honohea. We're dealing with some family stuff back on her end. I reconnected with some family back in Lacrodad. So we're using a lot of our time and money to travel around,
Shit, I thought you were the
connections.
cool orphan.
Well,
That was the descriptor apparently, the cool orphan. So like the damaged orphan, the I can take care of him, I can change him, blah 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 and all that. That's I didn't know you actually
is
have
that what it
family
said
around.
about me?
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know about cool. Then take care of me. Huh.
Yeah,
No one's
apparently.
ever tried to do that.
Hey,
But no parents to reconnect with. More like well, adventuring took me away from my sister, so I reconnected with her son. It was wonderful spending time with her and seeing her older, and
that's
met
nice.
some estranged family that I didn't know I had. So
Oh, there you go. I guess we're not all alone in this world. That's nice.
if not, what?
No, yeah, good to know that you have someone, you have some blood around, someone you can fall back to,
Well,
I guess.
it is reassuring to know that I have blood, but I've always been of the belief that you don't really need to be blood to be family.
He looks at the other two next to him. That's fair.
So, come on. And King kind of like leans back and says, "Tell me one of your exploits as the dangerous missions of the Great Empire."
All right, and he goes on and just starts at first questioning himself like, is this top secret? Bah, who cares? They paid us already. And he goes on a tirade, talking about so far most of their mission most of their time has been about going around being adventurous, basically solving local problems and all that, making money and tell them that they're from the empire. And then occasionally the empire would ask them to go somewhere, and the the previous mission they were sent to Clocktown to apparently help some of the locals over there. Apparently there were report of a great beast somewhere in the forest, and yeah, maybe that's what their next mission's gonna be. So, and then they were also sent to where would it be? They were also sent all the way to Precurium to meet with Rex, see how the Empire's doing, acting like an emissary almost, talking about how he's going after taking over and all that. But to be honest, this is the most exciting mission so far.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
the chat goes on, mostly about that. Mostly about the current mission, how they first met with Heelblade, which is their handler for this mission. They were told to arrive at what do you call Contacol for the Dark Downer festival. Were told to enjoy themselves because at the end of the festival, a little bit after midnight, something will happen, and they will need to essentially bring this device, activate it, and wait. Whatever that
That is
appeared needs to be eliminated, so to speak.
that is so specific. It's sus. It's so sus, Kane.
yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking for information. I'm just not obvious
Yeah,
about it.
you're doing great, sweetie. I'm just saying.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Damn, I've only been back for 2 hours and I'm already doing work.
Well, you know what they say, life is a non-stop grind, so welcome back to the grind.
All right. While you guys are chatting, on the other side, outside in the rain, you see Maigo is again at the corner of the arena speaking to himself. You would see what do you call Hotaru looking at the body, kind of poking through it a little bit, looking at the various mechanisms on the body. What are you two doing?
Ignis, do you wish to talk to him or?
Yeah, I'm good. I was already with Michael, so
All right, Ignis, you walk over to Maigo. He seems to be talking by himself, but What do you do?
Talking by himself. What is he saying? What's he muttering as I get it close?
With your passive perception, you would hear him. Uh, you would hear. But this soul is a little bit different. Are you sure you want to wait until tomorrow? Alright, fine. Then I'll hold off for a little bit. I'll try to resist its control.
Oh. Hey,
Oh, hello. Um, Ignis, right?
right. My go, right?
Right.
So, you're a wizard or something?
I'm a spellcaster. Why do you ask?
Does he sound. Is he looking antagonistic or something?
He's not looking at you in the eye. He's looking down, inside. His left hand is always on the cage, while his right hand's kind of pulling on his cloak a little bit to cover himself from the rain, pulling down the hood that he has. A little bit fidgety.
There's a rain? Oh no.
I told you, you've been rain the whole time.
Hey, do you. Wait, I don't have an umbrella. Why don't I have an umbrella? I'm gonna take my shield and just like cover the both of us.
Alright.
Rain sucks, doesn't it? Oh.
Legendary magical item took years to craft, used as an umbrella. So, what do you do?
um, I take it you were asking Hillblade,
Yes,
and they're coming tomorrow.
indeed. For now, I guess we'll just rest and wait.
How's your wisdom?
Why do you ask?
You got the soul, don't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Look, we fought two of this before this. Did they tell you about the Great Terror?
No, never heard of this term before.
We told the Emperor about it. I'm surprised they didn't tell you. I mean, seeing you're on a mission and all, I assume you have all the intel. I think that's the lingo.
No, they've been very sparse with the information they provided us. I do not like them, but the rest of us seem to trust this Emperor person, so I will stick to it for.
Well, if I tell you things, will you not tell anybody? Even the Emperor?
Why?
Because it seems like you're in the same predicament as me.
Very well.
What?
Very well.
Insight.
Sure.
Will he actually keep it? Does he look like he's a loose lip kind of person?
He looks like he's a quiet ass person.
Yeah, that's what I know, but you never know, you know.
Um, he's gonna tell some person for sure. You get the feeling Chroma Revenge will know whatever you tell this guy.
Hmm. Hmm. Look, whatever it is, just don't tell the Empire yet, I guess. Because we're still figuring out what to do with it. Um, you know when you killed that thing and you took the soul from it, how do you know how to do that? As in, how do you know you need to do that? Were you told to do it?
It's just what I do. I use the soul for information, sustenance, and protection. It's as simple as that.
Insight.
Mm,
Can I use my previous insight?
yeah, I'll use his previous exception. He seems to be telling the truth.
Whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Seems like it.
Well, like, I think you're a bit out of luck with that one. I don't know how it works. I've only heard of it. Soul cage. Does it, after the spell ends, will it go away? Will the soul die, or where does the soul go?
It will go wherever it's supposed to go.
Does it go to another body, or does it go to? Do you know where the soul goes after?
To the outer planes, I'm assuming. Why? Why do you ask?
There's, and I tell him about the six great terrors of home. I don't tell him the ones that are, I don't tell him everything that we know. Okay, we know what basically I'll tell him. Uh, so there's the six great terrors of home that has roamed around, well, home for many centuries, and it, well, it's not common knowledge. Even the emperor didn't know when we told him about it. So, but these are exceptional beings that has given many sufferings whenever they're there. Like, do you know Andiese Gorman, the one that we just killed?
Uh-huh.
He was a genocider. Another one was Ira One, who was also somewhat the same, a genocider, I think. I mean, Rex knew more of the story. I forgot it. And there was also the pirate. Not exactly he was a pirate in all its glory, just a lot more destructive. So, did it just load for you, Kane? Okay. Um. Anyway, they the reason why they're this is the thing that's within them, I guess. The thing that you just extracted from. And that's how the Great Terrors continue to terrorize people, I suppose.
Mm.
And I heard you say that it's trying to control you. What is it saying? Do you at least know the name?
I have not asked. He...
You see another version of you, eyes black with red slits.
No.
Uh, Insight. Is he trying? Is he doing that thing where he wants to say but he can't say?
Uh, doesn't seem so. He
Okay.
considers and he looks around for a bit and then says no.
Do I see the soul cage? Is there still something inside it?
Looking at the cage, you will see, well, it's a silver cage, and on the inside of the cage, you can see a kind of like a glow from inside the cage. A small kind of like glowing orb almost.
Small glowing orb. Okay. Does it when the spell ends and oh, would the soul continue to be there
It will go. Like I said,
to wherever?
wherever soul goes. At the moment we think they go to the outer planes. Can never be sure.
Mhm. That's and it only lasts 8 hours, right?
Indeed.
But they're only coming tomorrow, and by tomorrow, did they say what time?
Early in the morning. It usually comes to us at around 10. So we'll be at the tail end of this spell.
Do they have a more permanent soul cage?
They're the Empire. I would assume so. So you're saying this thing is important to them?
Definitely. I mean, you guys were sent here to take it, though.
We were sent here to kill whoever that came to us. See, it's that white-haired girl and this guy looks at Andiese. Man,
Well, the white-haired girl will come back. I think that's like for sure.
that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. She's one of the warlock type, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
I think her patron is the undead king. No, what was the skeleton king? The bone. What was it? The something something king.
uh,
Chain king.
there you go.
The chain king. That was it. And it's just a skeleton and like lots of chains. And like it was like a lich betrayed. The whole story was about it. So it's all about liches not dying. So he'll come back. We killed her before. We killed her again. So it's just a matter of time.
He nods. Chain
I
king.
just would you like me to hold that?
I think I'll keep hold to it. Thank you.
If anything happens,
We will let you know.
well, if you don't mind, I'll just. Well, I don't can't really do much of anything right now. Unfortunately, I'm like out of spell slots. Well, I have first and second, but what can that do at this point? Um, sorry, I don't know what I can help to do.
Don't worry about it. This was our mission after all. It's not really something that you should worry about.
Can we at least be there when you meet Healblade? I just want to know what they do with the soul. If they know what to do with it. My concern is just that it finds a new host.
I'll let them know. And he closes his
You
eyes
what?
for a bit, and he
Oh,
begins talking for a bit.
begin stalking? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna listen. If he's not
Hey,
gonna pull me away.
Ilved. Agnes is here and she wants to join in tomorrow's meeting. She wants to figure out what you're gonna do with this soul. Alright. Seems like he's okay with it.
What?
See you in 6 hours then.
Okay.
Gives you a nod. Walks over, sits near the river for a bit, pulls out the soul cage and looks at it. Artyom, you arrive at the body of Andiese. The top half is lifeless. The body's now starting to grow cold a little bit. You would see this red dragonborn looking at the what kind of this large cannon arm basically that he has, looking at the machineries, looking like at how it fires and everything. Even she tries to poke around, see if she can manually activate the device.
Uh, does it look like Dragonborn knows what they're doing?
I'm sorry.
Does it look like the Dragonborn knows what they're doing?
Go ahead, roll insight.
Insight.
Ah, this idiot. She has no idea what the fuck she's doing, isn't she?
Far be it for Artyom to needlessly antagonize the person.
Mhm.
Said he'll say, quite a fascinating bit of machinery, isn't it?
Indeed. It is, strange to see the least. I sense a little bit of magic in it, but she climbs down, looking at the kind of maw in this guy's stomach. But it's not quite. It's lacking the runes for typical movements like that. I get the feeling that the magic's only used to enforce the materials. Sorry. Uh, Artyom, was it?
Correct.
Right. You're looking at the body as well.
I am curious to see how it works, but if you wish, we can work on disassembling him together.
Aye, it'll be a good idea. See what else this guy has. Looks like
Tim,
the metallic parts are built into his flesh. Uh, is it him? Is he a No, the soul cage worked, so it's not a construct. He seems to be completely. I need to. She kind of pulls out a dagger and starts cutting where the arm meets the cannon. Try to see how it's kind of like built in, basically.
I was gonna lean in closer.
Yeah. She cuts open the flesh to reveal the bone underneath. You can see how the machine kind of goes in, and almost it seems like it blends into the bone. Even the bone itself, it's not calcified like you're used to. It has it's instead this very dark color, almost black, and where there are like striations along the bone, it has this kind of like red lines that runs along of it.
Oh, like an actual, what's the word? Fusion of the two?
Yeah, almost like that. Is Did he change his bones?
Such a thing even possible?
She goes up even more, trying to cut over to the shoulder bone area, looking at the shoulder blades and everything, cutting it open. And it's similar. The bones are not white, instead they're black with these red lines running along it. Is this some kind of body engineering, like biological engineering of some sort?
Tim's gonna move up and pry open the mask he wears and
You
lift up his upper lip to see his teeth.
Alright, you try to pull it open, but it seems like the flesh has grown onto the mask itself, so you had to apply a little bit of force. It kind of rips up some of the skin that were on top of the mask, just pulling it open. You realize the bottom half of the jaw is missing. um Pushing up his lips, you can see he still has the teeth, but the teeth is similarly black as well. And as you open it up, you had to very quickly stagger back because you recall that blue smoke that was surrounding the battlefield just now escapes from the guy's mouth as you pull it open. So you have to, lean back a little bit, close your mouth as the smoke fades, hangs for a bit near the area around his mouth before it slowly fades away.
This is fascinating, very clumsy and tragic, but surely we can learn this. You think he did it to himself?
I don't know anyone else to have this kind of knowledge. This man must be ahead of his time. And he's been here for what? Millennia? How does he have
Profoundly
all this?
tragic that I know more about him.
Indeed. Oh. No. Migo! Migo! I'm kind of shouting at the, what do you call? Shouting at the Black Dragonborn. The Black Dragonborn kind of looks over to Hotaru. What is it? You can ask questions to the soul, right? I can. Can you ask them? About like who, what? What should we ask this
Who's
guy?
your questions? I come up from behind. It's gonna go away once you ask him a few questions, right?
I can ask 6 questions.
But we don't want the soul to be released before the time comes.
Indeed. So that's limited to 5 questions at most.
Maybe we should save it for later, when we have more concrete questions instead of just going off of our gut reactions.
True. You're right. I guess we'll just shit. I feel like I need to take the whole body and investigate this guy.
I would not be opposed
Ooh,
to
do
that.
you want to do some post-mortem thingy? I know stuff about human bodies.
Oh,
I'm a doctor, like the medical one.
well, have you seen bones like this? Kind of pointing to this guy's black bone with red striations and all that.
No. No, this is not humanoid. That's what I can tell you.
That's what I thought.
Maybe J5 would have a better knowledge. Or Artyom, really. You work with Warforges, constructs.
You know anything?
Artyom?
Oh.
Artyom, you muted?
Artyom is gone. There is only silence now.
Oh no.
Questions and quips were going unanswered. There we go. Hi.
Alright.
Not even muted. My mic just does that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so as Artyom was saying, yes, Agnes, that is why I am here investigating it. And then, hey GM, does Artyom know anything about this?
Beyond the mechanical part of the body, not much. You can see how this how the legs work. It's similar to how Besmertny is. It's just that Besmertny powered by magic, and this one's not quite. You look at the, what do you call, you look at the bones part. That one you have no idea how it works. Beyond the mechanical part, the guns itself as well, kind of it's similar to an armor, how it works, but what fuels it and everything is different, which requires further research basically.
Agnes, does the mansion or Mascension castle, does it have a basement?
I'd say it does.
I know it doesn't work
Technically,
so
we
bad,
didn't
sorry.
make a basement, but I mean, DM says yeah.
I'd say you'd have some basement.
Right. Provided we have the means to carry such a large body, I would offer to take him back to our manor to study him further.
I think that's a good idea. They have not been to your manor, right?
No. Wait, no. We met him. Yeah, we met them at the ball, and that's
Do
about
you
it.
have a magical circle at your house? I could teleport the body with us.
No.
Damn it.
We didn't have a wizard that would stay there. Ash was gonna, but then he got inflicted by something and he went mad or so.
I'm sorry, he went mad?
Yeah, it's a long story. We're working on it.
Oh, okay.
On the more immediate, perhaps we can find a way to have the body walk itself. Is he gonna like tap the big
Uh,
crab legs?
Uh,
do you have anime dead or something?
Not necessarily necromancy in such a
Oh.
sense, although, he's gonna gesture at the black dragonborn in the distance. It is possible. I was thinking more on the, well, making the machine move independent of the body.
that that should be possible. Wonder if, but how does it power itself? Gonna sit down over there a little bit, looking into it, trying to understand how the machinery works. Uh, yeah.
I have a
Yeah, yeah,
mechanical idea of that.
yeah. Oh yeah, no, go on, go on.
Well, I can summon the golem, right?
Uh-huh.
Which is machinery.
Yep.
And could I hypothetically summon it like around and within parts to take over?
I'll say sure, but it's more like the golem using its strength to move Andiese, basically.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'd say you can do that. Let's go ahead.
Right. Tim's gonna grab some parts that are scattered about from Besmertny being damaged, from Andiese being damaged, and just some spare parts in general. Then starts adding them to his legs and
What are you
joints.
doing?
A simple trick, I assure you.
Okay. He stands
And
aside, letting you do your thing.
once he is done, he steps back and I guess with his mind, because that's how he controls his machinery, he commands it to stand.
Alright. Go ahead. Tell the golem to strength check, please, as it tries to forcefully move Andiese.
Alright. Music. Summons spirit. Strength check, you said.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You hear you see some of the leg gonna twitch a little bit. You can see Hotaru's eyes widen for a moment and kind of like almost getting ready to a battle pose for a bit as the leg twitch some more and the leg begins to slowly push the body up. Like two of the legs, the front leg begins to start moving and start it's very slow because only two of the legs are moving right now. It's essentially dragging the rest of the body across the ground, leaving this trail of kind of destroyed grass, basically, as your golem slowly drag across the ground. Well,
Tim is gonna like shrug half effort, pull out a cigarette and light up and say, well, the very first necromancers were surely also very impressed with the twitch of a leg of a dead rat, so
that is
progress.
certainly something. Oh, I see. He looks at the parts that you've assembled together as the golem continues to drag the entirety of Andiese Gourmand away from the place. Maigo at this point, seeing you guys are leaving, stands up and begins joining the body and Hotaru as you guys begin walking over towards your house.
Maybe like throw a sheet over the body itself.
Ah.
So it's not a big fat bald guy walking.
Exactly, walking through the streets of the city. Yeah, as if you're walking or if you're following the street, I think it would be faster if you follow the outskirts of the city. So luckily you don't have to
Yeah.
go through the city.
Yeah, that's a better idea. Yeah.
View scene very quickly. But yeah, from what I can see here, it's definitely easier for you to just go around. It'll take slightly longer, but I'd say you can recast the golem, right?
Yeah. I have 3 cats. I actually didn't use a single one of those.
Yeah, there you go. So 2 casts would work as you slowly drag Andiese's body towards your manor. By the time you guys arrive, you would see Budo and Hyozan and Kane begin heading home after a long night of chatting and drinking. Budo has certainly overdrank himself, so he's being carried by Hyozan on his shoulder. But even when he's on Hyozan's shoulder, he looks at Kane, continues to talking in slurred speech, talking about his grandiose adventure back then, how he was a famous bard in disgrace because this bastard betrayed him, blah 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 blah, and so on.
You could say that the
No.
difference between the 2 groups is staggering.
Yeah, one is like dragging a dead body, all quiet, not much talking. The other one's just non-stop talking.
Fun night you had?
I like to think that at this point I'm leading a raucous song. We're walking down the street singing.
Yeah, Yoza definitely joins in. Raimi quietly at the back.
Well, feel free to pick any empty rooms to crash for the night.
Oh, we will definitely do that. Thank you very much for your hospitality. Yoza! To the bedroom.
Oh my,
Hey.
I didn't know you guys were together like
No,
that.
we are not together. Please do not assume us that way.
Oh, okay. So it's a platonic bedroom sharing, got it.
Indeed. He walks over to Hi. Hi,
Really
Patron.
quickly,
Hi,
if you don't mind, lock your doors and keep mind of your personal belongings. It's not that it's not safe, however, we have a lot of enemies.
Ah,
There's also Kane, but
I don't mind Kate going to my room. You get what I'm
oh
saying?
god, another one. Kane.
Oh? Oh? Hello?
Kane, he's intoxicated. Don't.
So am I. We're both stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
In actuality, if Kay went into his room, he would like tuck him in.
Can I glance at Hotaru? Does she have any
She is actually very fascinated at this Andiese Gorman who's walking now.
Okay, she doesn't care. Got it.
And she's actually like asking a lot of questions about how you're able to do this. What's the mechanism of it? Is it magic? Is it mechanical? Yeah, just go on asking about the system itself. You can see she's missing some knowledge, some required knowledge, but she has the interest at the very least.
Well, we are more than willing to teach in this house.
But yeah, you travel all the way around and finally arrive at your manor at about sunrise at this point. So light begins to peer over the horizon. People in the city start to move around a little bit. When you guys enter your manor, Juju would have been, getting ready to wake up and starting to, cook breakfast and everything, and notices you guys come in with a giant spider creature, and he immediately like holds out a knife, pointing at just a bunch of dragonborns that's invading the house, until she notices Kane and the rest is here as well. Oh, it's you guys. Oh dear.
Hey there, gorgeous.
Sorry, Juju.
I'm sorry, did you just call me? How are you guys doing?
Sorry, I just came back from the dead, so I'm a little, high on life and a little drunk.
Oh, having a bad day, is that it? I understand. Sometimes people feel dead like that as well. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Sure, that's how it is. It's gonna count. Is there a fireplace I can go lie down by?
Yes. It's your house. It's the fireplace is right there. You guys need
Well,
something
cool.
fried?
I'm just gonna.
I think we're just gonna crash for a while and then have some late breakfast. They're not gonna stay for long,
All right,
just for
okay.
tonight.
Well, we have some guest rooms. Let me show you the place. And I'm assuming oily foods for breakfast. Yeah, you can look at you guys, the drunk people basically. Kane and the what you call Budo just shouts out, "Bacon!" Yes, bacon, of course. And she guides the Chroma Revenge people to their spare rooms that you created. They kind of have to share one room for the ladies, one room for the men. Um, but yeah, they all crash in for the night. As you guys are left to your own devices in the kitchen area, so to speak.
I'm gonna tell them, hey, before you guys turn in, I mean, they were in about 6 hours. They're gonna meet up with Hillblade to give to I don't know. I guess do a report or something. And the soul is in the soul cage, but I don't know what happens to the soul after the spell ends. So just I got us an in into that meeting or whatever they're gonna do. So just be up and ready in 6 hours. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Can you learn anything? Did you have fun? Okay. Yeah, you're not okay.
The Empire's shady as shit. They knew that the Gormaz was going to be released.
What? How?
They sent these guys here for the festival, told them to have fun, and in those same orders told them that they had to set up the teleportation capture device on this specific night. So, ergo, they knew.
I'm scared now. I kind of told them a bit about the Great Terror. They have no idea what they're doing. Just
they don't. I'm sure the Empire knows plenty. The Empire probably wanted them to. That soul cage thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they even wanted the soul cage. I mean, I assume they would want to. Like, apparently they did it without, like, it wasn't under Empire's orders or anything. It's just, you know, his
no, but like
habit.
Most of these guys seem pretty money motivated, which I mean, fair. But if the Empire finds out the soul they have and offers them a price, they'll probably give it to them.
Should we buy it from them? I don't have. Honestly, I don't. I am not confident that we can. I can barely hold down greed. I almost could not do the spell for Kane just now.
Okay, so
I think
either one of us who doesn't have a terror takes it, or you let the Empire take it and hope that nothing, nefarious happens.
I guess.
Who not?
Well, that's good to know, Kane. Like, that's good intel. You go to sleep. You had a long night.
Not forever sleep, not yet.
I'm really glad to see you in one piece, okay? Just keep it that way, please.
It's nice to be in one piece. Thanks.
Yeah. And if that happens again, I have no choice but to reincarnate you, buddy.
The angel lady said it's my last chance.
No, it's not.
My soul's fading.
It's fading. It's not faded.
I wonder if I'll go anywhere at this next time, or if it'll be all gone.
You'll be here, Kane. We still need you.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Alright. So, seeing Kane's already asleep, you guys turn in to your own rooms. Juju gonna grabs a blanket and covers you near the fireplace. Okay.
I'm gonna stay close to where Mygo is, just to like keep an eye out on things, kind of thing, you know, just in case anything happens in the in those hours.
My goal will not be in the room. Instead, he'll find a window at the back of the, I don't know, living room or something. Sit there with a mug of tea and just keep an eye out, staring into the night.
This is like, what do they have a lot of brooders, don't they? Oh my god.
What?
Brooders, like
Bruce, yeah.
brooding people.
They seemed so fun at the start, and now they're all like.
It was
edge.
Budo's the only fun one. Hotaru kind of, but the rest are like tough, silent. Well,
Before we,
I'm gonna stay in the living room too. Then I assume Kane's there as well.
Yeah, Kate's sleeping near the fireplace. What
uh,
about you, Artyom?
I think before Artyom heads to get some well-earned rest, he's gonna put the body in the basement if possible.
Yep.
Lock that thing up.
Mhm.
I wish I had a way of magically locking it as well, but it is what it is. Instead, what I'll do is I'll take Besmethny and put him in front of Mikhail's room after briefly checking in to see if the man's still there.
Man's still there.
Gonna leave the robot there.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna attach a friendly note of stay in your room until you're told otherwise.
Oh my god.
And instruct Besmethny to attack if the warning is ignored.
Oh my god.
And then I'm gonna go to my room,
Alright.
close the door, lock it, and go to sleep.
Alright. You guys try to have a long rest, but unable to because the meeting is at 10. So you're unable to get your 8-hour proper rest. But you were able to take a sleep so that you don't get a level of exhaustion though, so that's nice.
Short rest.
Short rest you can get, so go ahead, take your short rests.
I always forget how to short rest on this thing. Alright, so
Alright.
bed button.
Kane, short rest.
You have 0.
I mean,
HP.
I just got back from the dead. I think my health is right?
Oh right. Yeah, I think you come back with. Let me
1
see.
HP I think with True Resurrection.
Let me see. I have the spell. Let me just show it.
Oh no! Restored all
with
of its
all
life
its-
and all of its hit points.
This is true resurrection, my band.
Alright, Kate is max health.
You're right.
immediately.
It's like you just long rested, so yeah. You don't need to sleep, but you just drank, so.
Alright.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna use Aura of Vitality to bring myself up to hit points, because
Alright, yeah.
I was very bad and I don't want to use up all my short rest, because I know you.
Fair enough.
So it's what, 20 d6, right?
Yeah. Alright, vitality's crazy.
And
Woo!
Nice.
That's pretty
you.
good. That's above average.
Alright. You guys try to go to rest. Artyom in your room, getting a shut eye. Kane nicely snuggled near the fireplace. Ignis sleeping at the kitchen table, I'm assuming. Just like, head down on the table. Trying.
Just where I can be in within range of Mygo, basically.
Yeah. Mygo is just sitting out. He has a tea in his hand. He has
Yeah,
a book here to
I'll be
read.
brewing a tea, just like a tea, a full teapot as I sleep next to him, I guess.
Alright, okay.
Like, just take some tea while I'm just gonna.
Alright.
So,
You rest as long as you can. When you around 9 a.m. you hear a ah somewhere in the house.
I
Somewhere in
wake
the
up and like,
house.
Micah, are you okay?
Yeah. I'm okay.
Was that you?
No, that was not me. He stands
Okay.
up, looking around the house. Do you know whose voice is that?
Do I know whose voice that is?
It's
I can only
Gruffy.
assume.
Yeah, it's Gruffy no voice, so you gotta assume it's
Did everybody hear
Mikhail.
Mikhail scream, or
Mikhail was grumpy. I
Uh,
thought he had that like annoying old man voice.
yeah, basically that. You hear that scream. Yeah,
Uh,
I'd say everybody hear that.
I think it's just Artyom's dad.
Oh,
They're having.
should we help him?
Nah, it's a father-son thing.
Okay.
Just more tea.
Um, it's cold, but sure.
Oh, psh, and I heat it up with like produce flame.
Fancy magic.
There, all good.
He takes it. Takes a cup. Reminds me of the warmth that I've lost.
So edgy.
I'm
I
so
was
glad I
gonna-
managed to hit mute because it said wheezing.
Well, you know my mom make better tea, but that's good.
Don't underestimate yourself. This is pretty good. Thank you, Ignis.
She's the warmth that I lost.
She puts a hand on your shoulder. I understand, but don't let the
Oh,
darkness take you. There's always
well,
hope out there.
oh no, she's still alive. She just don't want to talk to me. That's all.
Oh, well, still, there are more light out there. You just need to find it.
Can I look at what book she's reading? Is it like is it like Life Advice 101 or something?
He is actually reading a what book would
Edge
he be
101?
reading? No, not Edge 101. It would be
Is he reading my?
it would be
book?
some kind of like self-help book basically, you know?
Self-help.
Yeah.
Chicken soup for the souls, you know? Chicken soup for the souls.
Yeah,
Does anyone
something like
remember
that,
that book?
But yeah, Artyom, Kane, what do you guys do as you guys hear that
no.
scream?
Gonna casually and
Jolt
leisurely
awake,
walk-
reach for my weapons. Where are my weapons?
Yeah. No weapons.
Gonna leisurely walk to the room.
Alright. You walk over towards the room. You would see, you push open the door, and you would see your dad half naked. He seems to be like washing his hair in a bucket of water, you know, that you have for people to clean themselves up. Oh, no. Oh, nope. Hey there, Artyom. Washing my hair. Sorry about the scream, by the way. Your
You forgot the accent.
sorry about the scream, by the way. Your
There you go.
crab thing scared me. It's all good though. It's all good. Gonna wash his
He was
hair.
designed to interfere.
I can see. Very intimidating. Very new, I'd say. There you go. Alright. Think I look presentable. Some good clothes to wear. Gonna go over to his bag. Yeah, well, guess I just wear the same thing. And puts it on again. Alright! May I leave, your majesty?
Easy with the sarcasm. It's not appreciated.
Apologies, I've been looking for my job. Hoping to get some, business roles around. I have the feeling I have several ideas I might present to your friend, what was her name? Juju, was it? Yes, a very wonderful cook. I have some business ideas.
What kind of business ideas?
Food selling, mostly. But the cook is pretty good. We can sell that around.
Sure. Tiamat doesn't seem convinced in any of that, like, at all. And he's not trying to hide it either.
Yeah, and that's how you
So
do.
how long do you plan on staying?
Oh, it's not until I make enough money for myself, then I think I can head out after that. For now, I think I thank you for for a roof over my head, eh? Unless, of course, you plan to kick your dear old dad out.
Oh, the manipulation. Oh, it's starting.
So he's gonna like tilt his head back and smile. Say, are you actually trying to emotionally manipulate me?
No, I know you're like me. These kinds of things don't work on you. I understand. Don't worry, son.
Why the effort?
Like I said, I'm turning a new leaf. Being a better person. Starting fresh. He
To me, like, you cannot help yourself.
He does the exaggerated, what do you call that, hand gesture and everything. What do you mean, can't help myself?
What I mean is, you cannot go 5 minutes without trying to manipulate someone.
It's in my blood. And it's
Exactly.
in yours too.
I'm well aware and perhaps more subtle about how I approach things.
Yeah, we'll see. You're just a lot more perceptive than most, I'd say.
I work on it.
And
So
you're working
where
on it
will you
well.
go first?
At the moment, I want to talk to Juju a little bit, and then perhaps go to a town hall. I'm not sure if they require a permit here. I'd like to talk to the people over there a little bit, maybe schmooze some people over there, get to know some people, the important one, that is. And then, we'll see about the business. In the meantime, maybe I'll look into some of the shops in the rich people district. Which one was it? Was it the Toemaso or the Avatar district you suggest?
I feel like Artyom would know this, but me as a player, I have not.
Neither. It would be High Street.
And what did he say?
Avatar district or Toemaso.
What do I know about those?
Avatar district is the administration / education district. Toemaso is the original Conticol before it was like expanded outwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's send the first one.
Alright. Alright, the Avatar district it is then. 1 second. Alright, I'll be heading off. Is your robot friend here gonna accompany me? Cause that's not a good... What? You know what? Yeah, sure. Why don't he follow me? Keep me from being in harm's
won't.
way.
He is needed elsewhere.
I am very disappointed. Alas, nice meeting you, robot.
Care.
And
Right.
he begins
We will
walking
be on
out.
our way, and so will you.
I will see you later tonight. Dinner maybe.
Probably.
Very well.
Maybe sooner.
He begins walking out. Juju! And he goes on off to the kitchen to talk about Juju for a bit and so on. So, the rest of you, as one by one, you see the, the Chroma Revenge wakes up. You see Budo with hands in his head, kind of like, I may Raime, lesser restoration, please. Raime just like slowly walks away.
I can do it.
Oh, Ignis, you're the savior. Thank you.
20 gold things, and I do it.
You
Greed.
heal. Oh wow, that is you know what? Sure, 20 gold. He takes his pocket, takes out 20 gold, places it on the table. Thank you very much for your service. You know what? 20 gold is worth it for an immediate cure to a headache.
Yeah. I would have done it for free. I was just kidding, but as I took the money.
Ah, I feel betrayed, Ignis. Well, regardless,
Artyom!
Yes. Is there anything 20 gold can do for you?
Kane's kind of like, obviously he doesn't have his weapons, but he keeps like reaching for them or looking for them on his
Yeah.
person. Like, did you find anything when you said you were hanging back with the with the corpses and all that? It's like, I don't know if they all got eaten and chewed up like the rest of me, but like, do you have my weapons? I can't do anything without them.
Did I didn't find anything?
You would find later that night, after you put it in the basement, you would spend some time to recover stuff from it. Any magical item that you have on your person would remain.
Oh,
Beyond that, it would have been grounded up. Or at least, for gems, it will become gem powder instead. That kind of stuff. But yeah.
I imagine that extraction process.
Yeah. In fact, actually, you would find several items that were not canes. At least you don't think it's canes.
Ooh.
Money, come on.
Well, I mean, most of my like clothing and gems and stuff probably was in my bag of holding, which I wouldn't take with me to a prison break.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. So the bag of holding would remain.
So I would have left that in my room. I really would have had like my necklaces, any jewelry I had, and most of my weaponry.
All right. For the magic items, let me roll
Loot,
them.
loot,
This will be fun.
loot. You have it, roll? I thought you knew what to give us.
No. This is bonus stuff, random shit.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Magic item. What's that? Random treasure generator. Perfect. All right. Let's see what you guys got. Alright, so inside that, you would be able to find, come on, something good. Alright, in there, you would be able to find a bunch of potions, it would seem. That is
Oh,
surprisingly, like I said, magical items does not get crushed. That includes potions as well. Which is strange because while the potion liquid in there is magical, the bottle itself is not. But
I mean,
it seems like any potion that Kane had would remain. You would also find. Might wanna write this down. You find a potion of superior healing.
Oh.
A potion of stone giant strength. A potion of gaseous form. Potion of frost giant strength.
wait. I didn't write it down. Sorry.
I did.
Oh my god, right, okay. Potion of
I'm writing the potions on it so far.
yeah, diminution, right? The last one I told you?
Giant
Giant
fire.
Frost giant.
Frost giant. Okay, next is potion of
I like
diminution.
that none of us said the same thing.
I said fire giant.
Frost
You said
giant.
fire, I said
Frost.
giant.
It's frost. It's frost.
It's frost.
Frost giant. I gave that was a stone giant earlier on, and then there was frost giant.
Yeah.
Next is potion of diminution.
Potion.
How do you spell that? Diminution?
Diminution, like shrinking.
Yeah. Diminution.
Okay.
Yeah. Potion of clairvoyance.
There's that you can read someone's mind with that.
This thing that looks to be like a wooden box
Okay.
and also a bag filled with beans.
Beans or beads?
Beans, like kachap.
Oh, that's like the thing. I
Huh.
know that thing.
I feel like I've had this magic item before.
That's it.
Yep.
Drop in the chat. There.
Oh, there you go. You guys, we all have a potion of greater healing, and superior healing. Please remember to use
None of
it.
you guys use it.
I'm
I'll
not
grab-
gonna stop fighing to take a potion.
Bonus
It's
action.
a bonus action.
That's why potions.
Listen.
You could have either deal some 7-10 damage or heal for that much.
I still would have died. Anyone under 100 HP would have died. So I
Yes.
still, even if I had done potions, I still would have died.
Still.
All right. So, so that's all in addition to Kane stuff that you guys found. So non-magical items like Iris or Delilah unfortunately would have been crushed.
No. You don't have a. Well, we can buy another Iris.
Rain.
Yeah.
So we could find crushed up gems.
Yes.
Ooh, do we find
Did we
any?
find crushed up metal weapon bits?
I'd say yes. You'll find crushed up metal weapon bits. You'll find crushed
not-
up gems as well. I'd say in there you would be able to find a total of 5,000 gold pieces worth of assorted crushed gems.
Crushed
Um,
gem.
Yeah.
Artyom is gonna take the weapon scrap to try and, like, as a pet project on the side, repair Kane's weapons.
All right, sure.
Reforge them. I don't know, probably mending doesn't work, but
Nah. I guess it could. It just it'll just be a bitch to do, every single piece because it combines two pieces that's been broken. So it's about
I'll
finding the two
any-
pieces and then mending the two pieces together.
he has plans for the legs anyway. It's gonna be really good. Trust me.
Alright.
Is there any magical use to crushed gems? I'm asking, like, Ignis this.
Well, usually, yeah. But off the top of my head right now, I don't know what to use it for. Are any of those diamonds? Please. Let some of those be diamonds. Come on.
It would be trying to sort needle in a haystack kind of situation.
Diamond looks so different from all the rest now.
Yeah, but they're all dust. You wanna one by one pull out every single diamond dust from it? Be my guest.
I do have
Well,
a tiny servant I can cast.
Oh! What is my purpose? To sort sand.
Let's
Oh my
go!
But later, because I only have one spell slot, and that's the 4th level, and I don't wanna.
Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, I can create 3 mechanical prairie dogs, which is a spell. To do it
What would
faster.
the prairie dog do?
Well, let's sort things out. You know how they, like, dig around? It's the same concept.
What prairie dogs?
Mechanical prairie dogs.
Mechanical period. Just
Ah.
smarter.
Well, it's not of terrible importance. We can wait for a bit.
Yeah.
Also, I'll put all the potions, if you guys don't want them, into the bag of holding. Sorry.
With the amount of potions in that bag, might as well
sure.
be.
I mean, do you guys want some? Cause I can. Do you guys want anything from any potions? Do you guys want to keep?
I mean, I could probably hold on to a couple if we need to make room in the bag.
Oh no! I mean, the bag is fine. We don't have any problems with the bag, because the items we have inside are not heavy.
Well, it's like, I forget we have them in the bag of holding.
I did take the superior healing potion.
All right.
And,
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess I'll grab the gaseous form potion as well.
Okay. Make sure to put it in your inventory.
Yeah. I'm doing it as we speak. The rest you can put in the bag, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, the Chroma Revenge Party enjoyed a very oily breakfast made by Juju. And around this point as well, when you guys starting to join in the breakfast, Mikhail waves you goodbye. Alright, I'll see you, Juju. Remember, we can make a lot of money out of this. And he runs off.
Hmm. I don't like the sound of that.
When he's gone, I think it's gonna like nonchalant just go. I will report him to the enforcers soon. Don't worry.
What are you gonna say? He's a convict or something?
He is an escaped convict.
From another country?
I'm sure they can transport him
Another
back.
continent?
Transport him back to what? The prison's broken.
Well,
That's true.
fair point. Maybe they can just execute him then.
Or put him in the prison here.
After yesterday, do you think that is such a good idea?
No. But, well, I mean, that one we were talking about, like, a powerful warlock. And
Yeah,
the
no.
only powerful person he knows is you, and you're keen on putting him back into the jailer, so I don't think that's a problem.
He could be a lot more harmful than what he looks.
I guess.
Well, I wouldn't really let my guard down.
Okay.
Yes, Jim?
Well, you guys want to have breakfast? Else Hyozan's gonna take it all away. And you see Hyozan's already shoving like a bunch of sausages.
Yeah, I think Caden is in need of one.
I'm fine. I'll just have some fruit. Is there any fruit?
Yeah, we do. I think it's over here. Yeah, there you go. We got some. What fruit are native to European countries? Apples, apples and grapes. There you go.
Apples, oranges, grapes, lemons.
There you go.
Did you
Because
ask me
the one in my head, I keep thinking like rambutan, banana, lychee, which is
Rambutan.
Yeah, none of those.
yeah, no.
That's here.
Yeah. So apples, grapes, that kind of stuff. She'll have assorted
Peaches.
Peaches, yes. She does not she doesn't have like
Peaches
one of
are a
it.
very American food. I would love peach right now.
Unfortunately, no, I can't send you peaches. I can send you peaches in game. So yes, she has one really nice large peach at the center of the food bowl. Here you go. Just pick it up. All right. So if you need anything, I will be over there. Okay. And she goes off to the living room, kind of starts cleaning up the house and everything. So, while you guys are having this merry breakfast, that is where we're gonna take a break for a bit. We're gonna stop, take a 10-minute break, grab some food, grab some drinks, and then we will return as the party go on to meet Hillblade.
Hillblade.
It will see. So, alright.
Yeah,
See you guys.
quote unquote 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I keep saying that. Most probably gonna be 15 or 20, so take your time.
We're taking a 10-minute break. We'll see you in half an hour.
Basically, yeah.
Alright, see you guys. And nope, intro. Too late. Hello everyone! Welcome back. Ignore the today with that intro. I clicked the wrong button. Alright. So, you guys had your fill of breakfast and then begin making your way towards the Destreza Academy. Apparently that's where the Chroma Revenge promised to meet with Heelblade on the way. Is there anything you guys want to chat about, talk about before you actually meet with the man?
So are we going to bring up the, soul thing to him?
To Hillblade?
Yeah, are we going to accuse them of taking souls of the terrors? Are we going to let them know that we know what the souls of terrors do?
I have a feeling they won't tell us anything. It's Heelblade who's the less diplomatic of compared to Lady Recoil and Worldbreaker. So, I'm not sure. What's the best way to go about this? As in, I think we should figure out what they want to do with it. If Heelblade says it's none of your business, punk, or whatever he says.
So you talked to the guy who took the soul, right? Does he intend to sell it or give it over to the Empire?
Possibly. Because I heard he was like, hey, what you gonna do with it with Heelblade? So there's a big possibility. They will definitely... I mean, Heelblade already knows about the soul. So I don't know if it was part of their plan for the soul or what. I don't actually know what their plan is. So right now it's more like figuring out what the plan is and then we proceed accordingly.
What is the game? What's the end game here, though? For us to leave with the soul?
No, I don't think we should. I honestly, I am not sure. Right now, the soul is not something we know much about. And another I can still resist the urge from the greed. But, it's only a matter of time when the worst will happen. So honestly, the best case scenario is getting this out and let them deal with it. However, because they're so sketchy, it's like, is it like out of the frying pan into the fire type of thing? Like, what if they want to, I don't know, collect all the souls and then make like a big giant Omega thingy, like construct? You know what I mean? Where they put all 6 souls inside. And maybe there's a secret 7 soul. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what is our end game. But right now, the short-term goal is just figuring out how to get rid of it. Because the way he did it is by killing the person who owns the soul, and then the soul cage will get it. And I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
So for now, we're not going to let him know about your little roommate situation?
No, not me. But just the fact that we have some knowledge of it, then maybe they will bring us in to whatever they want to do with it. You know what I mean?
We're not really an ally of theirs.
An ally of theirs?
We're not, we turned them down.
Oh. Well, we're turned down the offer to work with them, but we didn't exactly say we're enemies of them, you know what I mean? We can still be allies. We left in cordial terms, right? Right?
Sure. How about this? We'll try to get some information out of them. On the grounds, if they ask why we deserve it, the fact that we helped kill Andiese, we deserve to know.
And we killed a few others, great terrorists, so we know we know kind of what happened.
Maybe don't tell them we killed the other great terrorists, because if they know that souls come from great terrorists and we told them we killed great terrorists, they're going to assume that we have their souls.
But you told the Emperor already about the great terrorists.
We told them about the existence of the Great Terror, but we don't tell them specifically what it is, because we didn't say anything about marks, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha.
We just said that there was these and that they might have some relation. Like, I remember specifically what we told was that was great terrorists and they really wanted the artifacts we found from the Ark. That was what they know. So we didn't tell them about the soul or the mark or anything about that.
Right. The best way to get information is to play dumb. It helps when you're actually dumb.
Really?
So, well, yeah, if you're actually dumb, Kane kind of like gestures to himself. it's really easy to not know shit. So, just pretend like we don't know how to kill a terror or what happened when you kill a terror. We know of terror.
But how will they include us?
Because we
don't
helped
have-
kill this terror.
I mean, Chroma Revenge also helped, technically.
Yeah, but they're
So-
also on the information. We don't need payment. We just want information on what they know. We can barter that way. We helped you guys
guess.
by helping to break down Andiese. What we ask for in return is information on this soul thing.
Rather than information, I want more of an in into whatever thing they're doing. That's why I wanted to say, hey, we know stuff that you probably don't know, so get us in so that we can actually, if we work closely with them, we can know what they're planning. You know what I mean? Rather than just like
Right.
figuring out from
There's
the
also-
outside.
True, but there is the risk of us exchanging a necessary piece of information they need to do whatever they're planning. Information can be a very dangerous thing to exchange.
Yeah.
If your goal is to come out of this as like research partners with them,
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm concerned that we would come in at a disadvantage considering our lack of resources compared to them.
But we have more information.
Right. When you have more information, you don't want to give all your information to them. And if you come up to them and say, hey, we're going to exchange all of our information, they end up the winner in this exchange if we have more information than they do.
Mm,
You get that?
I have an idea.
kind of. Yeah.
Kind of inspired by one of the potions we found, but perhaps we can go in there, test the waters, see how much they know, compare and contrast some notes. Don't
We should
show
have-
them all our cards.
Potion of clairvoyance.
Very correct. After we leave, we could take the potion and hear what they say after our departure.
You don't think we should have that potion working while we're talking to them? See if what they're saying is truthful or the full story?
Not quite how.
Wait a minute. That's not clairvoyance. That's not it. It's a potion of mind reading. We don't have that.
Yeah, clairvoyance is
It's an
short
invisible
range
sensor.
scry.
Like
Yeah, short range scry.
Yeah.
I
we
see.
create a sensor after leaving him, say their cupboard or something. It will be able to hear the conversation. Even if they can see invisibility, they cannot see it because it will be hidden away behind, like I said, the cupboard.
Right. So you're hoping to stir the pot and see how it boils after. Okay.
All right. So, you guys approach the meeting location near the Destreza Academy. Let me change the ambiance very quickly.
I do think that it's better to like be more of an in. We don't have to tell them everything.
Then they don't have to tell us everything, and we're at an impasse.
I guess, but um,
All right. So you approach the location, and upon arriving near the location of the meeting, you guys would be able to see Heelblade already waiting at the front of the academy, a little bit ways away, talking to a couple of the female students nearby. You know, there's like a, what do you call? There's a half elf, a tiefling, and also another gnome. The three of them are like chatting him up, and he is kind of being a courteous guy, talking to them as well a little
wait,
bit.
he's not edgy? I thought he was the edgy one. He's cordial?
By the looks of it, yeah.
What?
They chat for a bit, and he notices you guys approach, and he kind of like talks to the girls for a bit, and kind of nods them goodbye. And the girls kind of like giggle for a bit before they walk away. The moment they turn away, Heelblade's expression changed from that smiling, very gentle, very Kane-like face immediately to like Artyom kind of level, just
Yeah,
neutral.
that's what I know.
Hey, I'll have you know, Artyom smiles a lot, actually.
Okay, so maybe not Artyom then.
Artyom smiles a lot.
I narrated this.
He does.
Signature smirk. I keep saying it.
Yeah, I know
That's,
Artyom smiles a lot.
that doesn't count. That's more of a
He has a sense of humor. He has a sense of humor.
Regardless, you see him walking over towards you, and the crowd around you, noticing that, you're here, the Amazing Spicy 7, a group of winged dragonborns, which you guys know is not normal, and then some like fine elven gentleman walks over to you guys as well. Like they all look at each other, like something's up, basically. They're all kind of keeping an ear open, keeping an eye open. This guy walks over to you guys. So you have completed the mission then. May I see the result? Maigo kind of walks forward a little bit. Here's the soul that spoke to you of. Kind of pulls out the a cage. I see. And what of the body? It's at these guys' house. It's there in the basement. We're thinking of, stripping it out because there's quite advanced technology in there. Is that so?
You want to come back to our house? It's a bit more private, I guess.
I really do think it is certainly something that we need to do. But, yes, I think that's a good idea. Come. He walks forward, leading the way to head towards your mansion.
Wait, you know where our house is?
We keep tab on our contacts.
Why does he talk like a villain?
He walks ahead of you. You see, he is this kind of like pretty young looking elf, barely 100. Blonde hair, long ears, blood red coat. The long fluttery one, with a black vest and then white shirt on the inside.
Picture.
You've seen his picture before, right?
I want to see it again.
Alright, 1 second. Let me see if I can find him. Organization.
Pretty boy edgelord.
Children of the 12. Image. Copy the link. Paste it in a browser. Copy the image from the browser. Paste it into Foundry. There you go.
Yeah.
He
the one underneath the sword. No, I'm kidding.
He continues walking over, looking at the chroma. Kind of Budo's trying to catch up with him. And he asks Budo, "Any trouble fighting this guy?" A little bit, but we got the Amazing Spicy 7 helping us. Unexpected result then, if that's the case. How are you able to find these guys?
Oh, is he asking us?
Or is he asking them?
Looking at you guys, looking at Kane. And
Okay.
Well,
honestly, we were just flying and patrolling, and we found these guys, kind of.
Explosions!
That too, yeah. We were trying to figure out where the explosion was coming from. Also, we found out Andiese escaped. So we saw it. He was trying to teleport. We thought it was a lost case, but that turns out these guys were, engaging with them. So
continues walking again, kind of scratching his chin. So the explosions, what were they? I think it was his like cannon arm thing. They did not disarm the cannon. No, I guess. That's stupid. Continues walking.
Who they?
I think he's referring to the prison guards.
I thought it at least dismantled the cannons. I dismantled the whole thing. If you ask me, they won't be alive.
Well, protocol is more treats its prisoners a more humane way.
He rolls his eyes.
Speaking of the prison, I am curious, and Kane kind of just looks between them casually about how you heard about it. Did you guys get some sort of? Do you guys have scrying on the prison or something?
We have our ways, and of course,
Right,
as
right.
per your instruction, we've been keeping an eye on Vivian quite a bit. We've heard about this possibility that she might be attempting to free Andiese Gourmand during the Dark Downer Festival. Heard last time that was her motive as well. She attempted to do that during the Death Tournament, was it? We figured that there's some truth to it. We have no proof, obviously. So we decided to send in a little bit of an outside group, so to speak.
Right, instead of informing the prison guards who were directly over Andiese about this possibility.
It's not exactly a concrete evidence now, is it? We have a name to take care of, can't just throw things out into the ether and hope it sticks. And at this point you arrive at the manor.
Wait. Insight.
Inside what?
Shit, I knew what to insight, but it left me. Hold on. No, like I was like, oh, this sounds shady. Like he's definitely hiding more stuff, right? Like
Shrug.
basically, it looks like he was trying to say that it was mere coincidence. So I want to see if that's the way that he's posing it. Basically, you know what I mean? Like it was just a mere coincidence that he knows about it and they do all that. So like that's all I wanted to insight.
Sure. Go ahead. Insight check, please.
That's exactly why.
Alright. From what you know, he's definitely not telling the whole truth, for sure.
Right.
You continue.
So,
yeah, go on.
like even as we come up, and you mean it's just a coincidence that you just happen to want to erect
No.
the
We have resources to follow leads that other governments tend to ignore. We can spare resources chasing fairy tales. Others have other things like keeping the civilians happy.
Right.
So, where is this?
Vague. I hate it.
Where is this body?
Artyom?
It would be in the basement.
Lead the way.
It has.
You bring him downstairs to the basement. You open the door, and you see the body of Andiese Gourmand. I'm assuming covered under a tarp or something.
Yes.
In the meantime, like a huge, a tarp covering a large object. Heelblade walks over and pulls the whole thing aside. It looks at the thing up and down and up again. Oh, that's definitely Andiese. Seems like you've done a number of him on him, looking at the wounds that like you cut open the flesh and everything when you are investigating him. Budo like, oh yeah, we were trying to figure out how his machine works and everything. It's interesting. And he raises his hand. All right, all right. Job well done. You will be paid accordingly, of course. So he kind of pulls out three, kind of like this. What do you call? Three three bags of coins, basically. Pretty large. Hands it to each of them. That should be enough. Sorry, not three, five. And hands it to one to each of the Chroma Revenge for a job well done. Mygo stands forward a little bit. What about this? Points to the cage. Right. That one, we will need to consult someone else.
Oh.
A secret.
Do you know what that is? I mean, I know it's a soul, but do you know what that is?
What do you mean?
I'm asking you if you know what that is. Yeah, kid wanted to speak. You could just.
Looked at you a little bit, Ignis. Don't understand the question, Ignis.
I mean, is that part of your collection? Where will it end up in?
Depends. If it's just another soul, I will keep Mygo. I will let Mygo hold on to it. But based on this description, it's certainly something more. I'll have to bring it to see someone important who can determine the value of this thing. Now, are you guys ready to return? Kind of looking at the 5 members.
Wait, don't you want to have lunch first?
I'm a busy man.
Dude, you bakes really great food.
Fortunately, I will have to decline.
In the meantime, I'll talk to Anima in my head and like, hey Anima, can you absorb a soul that's already out of the, like a soul in itself?
I don't think you understand how my power works.
Yeah, but you're the Book of Souls. Why can't you just get it?
I am who I am. I did not choose what I had become.
God damn it. It's gonna leave us, Kate. Do you have any other ideas? I don't.
I thought you didn't care if the soul was going.
I cared to know they're gonna do with it.
All right, hey, Heelblade. So here's the rub. We helped take down Andiese. We don't want payment. We do want to know what you're going to do with the soul, though.
I don't
You
know.
seem like a straightforward guy.
I don't
So,
know yet.
how about you? Well, then, how about you let us know? How about we come with you when you discuss this with the person who makes the decision? Yeah. I know we're annoying to deal with.
Persuasion.
Okay, yeah.
Can I
Accept the fact that this is going to be happening more frequently.
Come on, Kane. With advantage. Oh, that's a double 19, my god. Can I give him disadvantage?
Sure.
Yeah, I can't give a disadvantage. As a reaction, if he's gonna do.
Alright. He sighs. Fine. But I'm interested in what he is. I'll take him, pointing to Andiese Corban.
The body?
Yes. While you've
Well-
done your preliminary research, I do agree what he is right now does not look normal. What do you say?
Well,
I'm
I say the effort of helping bring him down is what gets us this soul information, and you taking the body brings us in on the research of his body.
He thinks for a moment. Sounds like a deal.
and the soul, right? We're also in the soul. Yeah, okay.
Ready to go?
Now?
Yes, now.
Sure.
Okay.
What better time?
And that's when he immediately begins to sink into the floor.
Do we think too? How do you do that?
And you see the other Chroma Revenge members begin to sink in as well. Some of them looking very uncomfortable, especially Raime and also Hyozan actually. Both of them gonna close their eyes, close their nose. Budo's gonna like trying to, hype himself up. While they all start to sink down into the floor as well. And then you guys feel this floor, not the floor actually. You actually realize the texture of the floor just disappears, and it feels like you are in water, but you don't sink immediately. You sink very, very slowly, and you feel this cool
No!
temperature suddenly engulfing your feet, up to your
Hot water.
leg, up
Oh
your
my God.
waist, shoulder, and then darkness.
Wait, I have a dick water breathing spell.
Then light returns to your vision as the darkness recedes from your eyes down to your neck, down to your shoulders, stomach, leg, and finally feet. And you're standing in this very opulent room. It looks like a waiting room almost, with very with what do you call, velvet chairs accented with gold sewings. The wood itself is like this dark mahogany type wood with large banners of the Empire's sigil, basically on the left and right of you. The Heelblade looks around. Alright, Maigo, you with me. As you're joining me?
Of course.
Alright. He begins walking out of the room. Maigo follows it, looks at the rest of his group kinda sheepishly. Budo kinda gives him the go ahead, and Maigo follows him as well.
Anything we should know about who we're meeting? And I ask you, please.
You shouldn't know anything about her.
Well, we know it's a her. Things.
As he continues walking out of the room, walking alongside what do you call, the left side, turning left, going around straight a little bit, walking past several doors, which seems to be more kind of like a meeting rooms almost. And as you get closer and closer to your destination, you begin to smell this very smoky and sweet smelling odor emanating from the distance. Almost like incense, basically. As you approach closer and closer, the smell just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And you realize the what do you call, the hustle and bustle of the outside starts to fade away and kind of replaced by oh, I don't have it. I don't have it. Damn.
Where?
Yeah.
Where could we be?
Uh,
Does the building feels like a certain continent or?
History check for me, please.
Okay, let's see. Come on. Not so bad.
All right. One second. Yeah, I apparently used to have this audio. All right, so you guys are able to. Nope, wrong one. 1 second. Can't find. There you go. That's the one. All right. So you guys turn to your left, and you're greeted with this very minimalist church, for lack of a better word, as you see rows and rows of wooden pew accented with a little bit iron brackets to hold them straight up. The walls itself does not have that very fancy decorations on it. They have it's just a simple gray stone wall with a tapestry depicting all around darkness and a small orb of light in the middle with the lights emanating to all paths. You look ahead where there would have been like a podium where the preacher would talk. Instead, you see curtains blocking off, but the curtains itself is not thick, it's very thin, so you can kind of see the silhouette of the objects on the other side of the room because there's light coming from that other side, and you see a chair on the other side of that curtain. You wait for a bit.
Does it look like a fortune teller's place or something?
No, definitely looks like a religious temple of sorts. What's your passive religion?
Not a lot. But J5 is a lot.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Or
J5 wouldn't
Artyom.
know. Oh wait, no. J5 passive religion is 22. Never mind.
What? What?
What the fuck?
We have a robot pope here. What the hell?
He's a walking
holy.
Google.
J5 would inform you that this bears the symbols of the Church of the First Light.
Oh.
It's a religious organization that has been here for. It's actually one of the newer religion in home. New as in it's rumored to have started in home rather than being brought from the worlds before, basically.
What does that mean? Like,
You would know that the story is how all these races came to be at home is what you call each of these races were from a different world. There is some kind of catastrophic events in their world that forced them to be transferred here. They call that event the if I recall.
oh my god, sorry, I just remembered we didn't tell Pension and the enforcers that we found them. Can we say we did? Just so they know.
I think it was called the dimensional convergence, but I need to double check back. But essentially,
That's about right.
that's when the original continent, all home, was joined by all the other continents from these all other worlds, and thus, what do you call how home is now. And Church of the First Light is apparently the first religion that was formed while they were in home, rather than being brought from the worlds from before. Basically, that's the
Like
case.
instead of someone coming from somewhere and then bringing their religion.
Yeah, it's like Church of the 12, where it's created here in home rather than like someone from a different world come over here, my religion, blah blah blah, and so on.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, I just imagine like people be like, hey, you know, like there's so much people coming and bringing their religion. Why don't we start our own locally grown religion? You know what I mean?
Locally.
Organic and stuff. Support the local.
Organic, homegrown, pesticide-free religion.
Yeah.
Gluten-free cult.
But you know, back then it was small. Now it's one of the larger religions in the world, basically. And then, as you guys come inside, Heelblade walks up to the front, right in front of the curtain, And turns to you guys. We'll sit. We'll see if she comes. You wait for a bit as you find your places to sit in the pews. Then you would notice two things. First, footsteps. Sounds like someone wearing high heels walking in your direction. Next, this sweet scent that you have, this kind of like intoxicating smell, you smell it like start to fade away, and instead, Ignis, you smell a little bit like heat, like warmth around you, and you smell kind of like tea leaves, like it's being freshly brewed.
Whoa.
Artyom, you would smell kind of like the almost like a mixture of the the pages of an old book, as well like the smell of iron and kind of like your workshop basically. Kane, you would smell the ocean, a little bit of that fishiness, a little bit of that like beer that someone tossed in the side. It smells like home. As that smell gets stronger and stronger.
Wait, does it smell like home or the ocean?
A mixture. It's not just. It's not quite just
like
a single. It's not just quite a single scent. It's a familiar sensation. As you see a silhouette
That's how they get you.
of a really tall person, robed, walk from the right side of the room, and then sit down at that chair. Heelblade stands up, walks over towards the silhouette, and then begins leaning towards the curtain, and begins to whisper. The silhouette you can see leaning over towards him to listen in as well.
What did he say? Do we hear it?
Perception check, please.
Oh, come on, Kane. Let's do this.
See if I can read these lips.
Observer would be great right about now.
Ooh. Oh, Ignis, you don't hear,
Whoa!
but Kane does.
Of course, god damn you.
Like I literally wrote 23, so like in between. Kane, you hear. We have. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. We have a soul. Maybe it's connected to you. Wanna check it out? And then you hear a very soft, gentle voice. Very well. Bring them closer, please. Heelblade steps back. Maigo, bring the cage. Maigo stands up. And then raises the cage up towards the curtain. The curtain sits there for a moment. The person behind the curtain sits there for a moment. And then leans back towards Heelblade, and Heelblade leans towards the curtain as well. Kane, you hear. Yes. I think this might be one of it. Alright. Oh my god. I think you did a good job at capturing that soul. The Empire will take control of it and you will be rewarded well. But if you do not, want coin, let us know and maybe we can set up a different arrangement for you. Okay? The Amaigo kinda nods and hands the cage to
Whoa.
Heelblade. Heelblade takes it.
Hold on.
And-
Who is this? Can I see the girl's face?
Nope. It is behind a curtain, so all you can see is the silhouette of the person.
Is she tall, big,
Oh,
or
she's tall. Definitely
like?
tall.
Is there any known features from the silhouette to tell me what the race is?
No, because the only thing that you can figure out is she's wearing a hood, like a hood with a long coat, so you're unable to tell any detail from the feature. All right. Sorry for bothering you. Let's head off now.
Wait, can I talk? Can we talk to her?
No.
Well, can we talk to you? And then I look at the silhouette.
Not here.
Oh no.
Oh, look at the silhouette. Okay.
Okay.
The silhouette stops. Doesn't seem to react. Ignis, that's enough. Come on. And he begins to walk out.
What?
Then you hear. Wait. Heelbit stops, turns around. What are you doing? Can the one that just spoke just now come close? Close.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
no!
Ignis, you ignorant slut!
What do you mean? I mean, can my family come with me?
Ignis, she wants to talk to you, just you. You won't go anywhere, your friends will still be able to see you. Just stand right there, pointing right in front. So you see the silhouette, there's a curtain, and there's like a space where Mygo stood just now. He's pointing you to stand there.
Wait, is Hillbleed like mad or something, or
He's kind of mad and annoyed. If he's not, part of the Empire, he might have just like stabbed you or something.
Don't. Are you gonna do anything to me? I asked the silhouette.
No, I just need to get a closer view.
This is okay. I'll stand close. There's nothing that I know that unless, okay. Just, I assume everybody would be on guard too, so I'll stand where Mygo stood.
You stand in front of where Mygo stood for a bit. And then you see her leaning to the side again. And he'll be immediately take a slight jog to quickly get to the silhouette side, leaning
Wait,
over.
whatever you wanna say, shouldn't I know?
She continues to whisper to Heelblade.
Oh!
Cade, you would hear, her presence is strong. Well, she has the book. Yes, but it's very strong. Alright.
Shit! Ignis, can't you suppress him?
Me suppress him! I already am!
I don't know, I don't know, just...
I can't help it if I attract evil things!
You're already fianced. Stop attracting suitors.
God! I don't think Ignis swings that way! Maybe!
Oh, darling. Oh, there's just, you don't have a choice sometimes.
And then you would hear, sorry, Ignis, was it?
Yes?
I'm not allowed to talk much. But suffice to say, you have a strong presence in my register. Along with... You see she pauses for a bit. 2 of your friends?
Yeah?
That is all.
What is that? I have so many questions.
Unfortunately,
Can we at
I
least
cannot
know your
answer them
name?
for you. No, unfortunately, you can't. He stands up, turns left, and then begins walking out to the right side of the room. Alright, we're done. Come on.
Who was that? I mean, go along, but I'll
Yeah,
also ask, who was that?
a consultant.
I mean, obviously, but I mean, she's with the Empire.
She is.
What register was she talking about?
Don't ask me, kid.
Is this above your pay grade?
Not really. But, it's like me talking to you about how to make that thing, pointing to Besmertney.
Do you know how to make that thing?
Nope, neither do you. Despite our high pay grade. Now, come on, let's get out of here. This gives me the creeps.
Well, you don't like religion?
There's a bunch of people selling hope to, those who don't have any.
Well, have you met Kane? My friend Kane. Sorry.
I'm sorry, excuse me, what? Why am I being pulled into this?
Exactly.
He doesn't like religion. You don't like churches. You know. It's a trick called "Have you met my friend?"
Oh god.
Hey, I live vicariously through you. I'm off Jan's, unfortunately.
Even when you were Ignis, even when you were on the market, you didn't do anything.
Yeah. I like to see you with people. That's all.
Alright.
Okay, that's a different kink that we would probably not want to talk about. Um,
Alright. So, you guys begin making your way out, and return back to the, what do you call? To the waiting room just now. He walks around for a bit, and then finally he returns back to that fancy gold room.
Where is this Hillblade? Like, where are we exactly?
Let me check the name of this place.
Okay.
One
Now
second.
Hillblade's playing them.
Let me see. It is in Swifle. Where is the continent map? Swifle. Scene. Come on. There you go. Near West Croydon.
What?
Near West Croydon.
I thought you said New West Croydon. Near West Croydon?
Yep.
Croydon?
Yes.
We gotta get a map.
West.
Can we get a map?
Croydon. Go ahead. Shops
Kane just says
outside.
he doesn't know where that
shit.
is.
Yeah, he has no idea what that is. Yeah.
So, what was the point of that whole rigmarole? Confirming what with this priestess?
Well, she's just trying to make sure that soul is something that something that we can use.
And it is?
It is.
For what?
Apparently. Um, what do you say? Remember when you said there is a connection between the arc and also the disasters, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Apparently, this
We
person.
suspected that since apparently what?
Apparently, this person has similar abilities to you. They're able to sense connections between what do you call, between the artifacts that you've produced and also the tattoos that you receive upon defeating the disasters.
We didn't tell them about that, right?
You did not tell them about that.
Oh, but Chroma Revenge did, so I would assume they would know.
So
Right.
So right now we are trying to see if there's anything else that is connected to it. That is all.
What are you gonna do with this information?
We'll see. This thing is producing disasters, but also producing powerful artifacts. Maybe we can figure out a way to utilize this ability to create something useful for the Empire.
And how's the effort for the disaster here? Did it succeed?
That part is settled. Disaster over here is gone. Only 3 awaits us right now. Heard you guys attempted to do something about First Abysmal.
We did.
Didn't go
Attempted
well.
being a key. Well, it's a giant kraken.
Also, there's only 2 left.
3, actually. Another one in Honohea.
No, I mean, there's only Fastabismo and Honohea left.
Oh, right. That one, yes. Just 2 remaining. Was it 2?
Yeah. Shimon was the Chroma Revenge.
Yep.
Barco de Cola was, Swifle was the 12 something.
Yeah.
The new 12 or whatever. Then Precurium was us and then Honohea, and then Atilaru, the creepy shit.
Alright, yeah. Alright, my apologies. 2. 2 remaining. But, and as you guys chatting, you hear kind of like the sounds of people arguing outside of the room, basically. You hear like, one second, yeah. You hear first a female voice shouting at the other person. I'm not really shouting, more like arguing aggressively. You would hear, telling you, there's no point going there. Rex can handle that thing. I suggest we just go ahead and deal with the one in Shimon. Look. And then you hear a male voice replying in return. Look. Ash is the Ash's friends. If we help them, we can get them in good graces. And, we can help Rex with managing the place. We can get some favor with him as well. I think it's just better we go that place instead. Don't know, that's a little bit stupid, don't you think? And you hear the voice kind of arguing, and you see 2 person walk past the door, the room that you guys are in. You see
Who is that?
Worldbreaker and Rico just walking past, arguing, talking with each other, trying to figure this shit out.
Can I just peek my head out? Hello? I heard you call our friend and my fiance.
Both of them turn around. Oh,
What?
Agnes! I didn't realize you're in town.
Yeah, we just decided to follow Heelblade and he lets us. Because he can't resist Kane's charm.
Please. He rolls his eye again.
Who says that? Willbreaker or Heelblade?
Heelblade.
Heelblade.
Kane's gonna come up and sling his arm around his shoulder then and just be like, make like obnoxious kissy sounds.
He just takes a hand and just pushes you away, like hands to your face and just pushes you away slowly.
You know what I've been saying.
The Chroma Revenge looks horrified at your behavior right now, like what the fuck? But
It's funny. It's funny.
but
Does Hillblade like it?
he does
secretly?
not. He does.
Oh,
Of course he
come
doesn't.
on.
We have another Caleb on our hands. He's a wet blanket.
Oh my god, there's so much Caleb going around. Ugh.
What do you call? Worldbreaker goes over to you. You guys seems to be having fun here.
Well, of course.
Eh.
Why not?
Whatever it is, I hope it's not bringing too much trouble. Kinda looks at Heelblade. Don't worry about it. Just brought them to see. He looks at you guys. Looks at Worldbreaker again. The church. Oh. Good findings, I hope. Very good. Don't you worry about it. All right, if you say so. Right. Oh yeah, about that. We are trying to figure out where to focus our efforts on next, because we're trying to build some relations with people in Shimon, but they're a little bit troubled about a great beast roaming and heading towards the city right now. So they're kind of panic about that. Requil's suggesting we go help them, but I'm thinking we should go and help your friend. Remember Ash?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's causing problems back at your husband's home. I'm sorry, fiance. Not yet husband.
My heart! You hurt me.
Sorry, intend to. But yes, he is having some trouble with Ash recently, apparently. So we thought to, send in some help. But we don't have exactly the. Well, we have the resource to send to both. The problem is they're not really useful resource to say the least. We say it'll just be like sending lambs to the meat grinder. Not great. Not great.
Kane kind of shudders a bit.
Yeah, but yeah, we're trying to figure out which way to go. That's all. Don't you worry about it.
We could go to. I mean, he's my fiance. Might as well help his country, you know.
Sure about that? That's Ash.
If I have to help my future husband with his country, I guess I could.
I mean, I get
No.
that, but like, it's Ash we're talking about here. Oh, we could send Chroma Revenge. What do you say, guys?
I mean-
Up to fight an old friend? Oh, you haven't met him, so it's even better.
Whoa!
I mean, I killed the guy once already.
You killed him already?
well, I
Well,
don't know if he actually
Sort of. Sort of. I mean, I thought I killed him. He disintegrated. Usually that's
No,
Dunzo.
it's-
It is. Okay,
I have a plan, but I need Maigo with me.
don't you think Chroma Revenge should handle this then? If you are unable to do this.
No, I need Chroma Revenge won't be able to deal with them on their own. They could barely. When we came to, I mean, no offense to them, they're great. They're obviously very skilled, but when we come around to them with like Andiese, they were almost pummeled.
Hey, he had help, okay? I thought it was just him. He had a whole army of undead with him. Jeez.
Yeah, and well, Ash. Well, he's one man. He's very fast, and we kind of know some of the tricks up his sleeve, kind of. Plus, he's my friend. He's my childhood. I've known him since we were kids. I just need Maigo to help. I just need Maigo, really.
Honestly, we're not planning to, like, kill Ash. We don't intend to do anything like that at all.
I think you need to kill him.
I would disagree. We're trying to figure out a way to deal with them. It's not necessarily killing them. Trying to figure out a little bit more about the creatures themselves, about these two themselves. I heard
Who was
this great beast is apparently a kid. Try to figure out about their backstory, figuring out how we can bring them to our side.
We've met
So-
we've met that kid as well.
Oh,
Yeah, he's not very talkative. All he can say is mine. Yeah. I don't know if you can talk to him. We could barely talk to him.
alright. I'll trust your judgment on that. And what about Ash? Is he beyond redemption?
Let's just say I know how to deal with him, but I need Mygo with me. And if you let Chroma Revenge come with us, we can give you some details on the kid that you are gonna go and meet. Which could be a bargaining offer. Might give you a leverage to talk to him where we couldn't before.
Alright, and then Heelbait interrupts. But Mygo, the cage you sell to us. Alright? Mygo looks at Budo. I mean, of course. I'm assuming the cage was useful to you guys? Very. Alright, that's settled then. We can join the Amazing Spicy Sevens. We all go over to your fiance's house, we beat up this Ash guy, and then we grab the soul, bring it back to you guys. Simple. Huh?
What soul?
What do you mean?
Wait, did they know the soul?
Oh yeah, I thought we were talking about the soul thingy.
What soul?
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
But Heelblade looks at you incredulously. Ignis. But regardless, you know our deal. But I think it's a good idea. Both of you can head towards that location. You can give us some information regarding this kid. It's a win-win.
Well, depending on the information, I like to the soul itself. Can we deal with it when whatever happens with Ash? Cause if you're gonna kill him, you want to take his soul? Is that what you mean?
According to our understanding, his soul may be valuable. We can capture it, bring it to the same person, appraise it. If she deems that the soul is indeed extraordinary, we will keep it.
Look, if anyone want to stop me, cause right now it's like I'm giving more information than I should. There is a chance that there may still be two souls instead of one inside Ash. So we can't possibly just kill him straight away.
What do you mean? So there's two souls inside of Ash. He pauses for a
Maybe.
moment.
This is a theory that I want to explore. I need to talk to him. It has to be me. And because it has to be me, I'd like to figure out what to do with that soul. I'd like to at least preserve the soul of my friend so that I can keep the body and at least resurrect him without the other one.
The Empire has needs of those souls. We will take it if it is necessary. If it's useless to us, go ahead and take it by all means, but we will not endanger the Empire because of... Riku kind of jumps in. Okay, guys. Calm down. Let's not fight. Ignis, I understand you wish to bring back your friend. What about this? Let's guarantee that Ash will return. Yeah? We don't want trying to get a beat on the situation here, but Ash is not who we want. Looking at Heelblade nods. We're looking at something dangerous here. If Ash indeed is dangerous, it will be a little bit difficult for us to return him to you. But we will. Okay? We will. It'll be a little bit difficult. Maybe we have to go through some research process on how to separate this thing that we're looking for from his soul. But once we can, we will bring him back. You can have my word on that. Will that be okay with you, Ignis?
Persuasion. No, I'm kidding. I guess. But we would also like some compensation if when we manage to do this as well. Yes, no?
We've already agreed to ensure the safety of your friend's soul, Ignis. We'll even bring him back for you. Isn't the life of your friend worth a lot more than some random compensation?
It's more of a how do you say, retainer, I suppose. Well, more so, I guess, how do I say this? Out of character, we need money.
You can tell him that you need money.
Yeah, but that's we need money. Like, I mean, we don't need money. It's more like, I mean, it's a job. We would like some compensation. That's all.
I mean, Chroma Revenge has no qualms about asking for money. And
Well, yeah, they're
celebrating.
money motivated, but we're like, oh, this is our friend, we have our own personal agenda, but also we want money. I guess that's a bit too much.
Money makes the world go round, man.
I mean, what do I say? Do I just say like, hey, this is gonna take a lot of
Use the
resources.
yeah.
Yeah. Look, this is gonna take a lot of resources. If we could get some thing out of it, that'd be great too. You know what I mean? We don't have a whole
We could always ask for
empire.
more land.
Unfortunately. More land? We already have a lot of land.
More land. We have a castle. Let's get more land. We'll rent it out. Passive income.
You know what the Empire is looking for, and you have those things. We'll be ready to compensate you, if need be. But we're not asking you to join on this mission. If you so wish, go ahead. But we're allowing you to join this mission so that you can help participate in saving your friends. If you're not, if you just wish for coin, we have an avenue for that.
I don't think it's about the coin. I think it's important for us to be with Ash if we're gonna try and save him.
And
Make sure it actually happens.
If you so wish to do that, then by all means, we will allow you to join on this expedition, and I think Chroma Revenge would be happy to have you around. But
Wait
if
a
you
minute.
want compensation, it's a little bit hard to give without anything we can get in return.
Wait a minute. Why are they allowing us to go on this expedition? Why is it theirs to allow? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We can help fight, I thought.
Honestly, all I need is Mygo to teach Haley the soul cage, and we could just take Haley on it. This instead of the whole Crower revenge. But I just need the Soul Cage spell. That's all. uh,
Well, tell them that. Or we can find a different wizard.
what do I say? Like, wait a minute, why are you allowing us on this expedition? But I don't want to be on a bad terms with them. You know what I mean?
Well, you
I don't
said you
wanna
wanted
be
to work with them.
antagonistic.
You said you wanted to work with them. So why don't we just accept their offer, work on the mission?
Fine.
I mean, like, what is the downside?
No, it's just no money. They have a lot of money. Money.
Get a job, Ignis.
My
This
job.
is our
I'm
job.
not paying for my job. I'm doing a photo without.
Kane honestly considers adventuring more of a hobby than a job.
Oh my god.
Adventuring, saving the world? Oh, that's my hobby. I just do that when I have some free time.
Ignis, I can see that.
I'm not saying this out loud.
I know. She's just like looking at you, thinking and everything. She calls out, Ignis. See that you're wanting some compensation for your time. But we need some reason to give out the money. While looks like we're just giving out money just like that. We don't actually own the money. We have to justify it to the Emperor. So what I'm saying is this. Why don't you know what we want? You know what we're pursuing? I'll leave it to you on how you think you can contribute to that. Huh? We can, if it fits, we can reward you as needed. In fact, it doesn't have to be money. If you're looking for land somewhere, if you're looking for some kind of specific magical item, or even craft a custom one, we can definitely help you with that, Ignis. Exactly. So, we're not enemies here, but we're not exactly the bosses of our faction either.
Understandable. You're like sea level, but not board of directors kind of thing.
Thank you. That's exactly it.
Whatever the medieval type of that, you know what I mean? Alright, okay. Would the soul be in good hands?
You know what? I will take care of it myself. I haven't done researching in a long time, but I do have a team ready, and I will supervise them directly.
I know it's to make the empire stronger, but the empire is not planning on like world domination and like everybody be
Dude, they're not gonna tell you that.
No, you know, every time someone decides on world domination, that has never worked well. No.
I mean, inside.
Go ahead.
No, inside, as in like really not world domination.
Let me roll for her.
But I don't know. I don't feel like that's always so hard. Disadvantage on that check.
All right. Seems like she's telling the truth.
Okay. Just, I mean, we've dealt with like 3 out of 6 of these. It's kind of our next project after disaster kind of thing, but also we're also getting to the disasters when we have time, so it's like this whole thing is also like our magnum opus, you can say, in the works, I guess. So
understandable. We are trying to deal with the disasters ourselves as well. We are currently working with the Inferditer government to deal with the floating ball fire thingy. We're working on
wait,
that
which
right now.
government?
Inferditer. The betrayer.
It's there now? Oh, right. It's over there now?
Not quite. It's still within the field of light and fire. However, The Genasi government is not exactly cooperative, if you catch my drift.
Oh yeah, they're not. They are so not. Hey, do you kind of want to help my mom be like the ruler again of Kailapa? That would be super cool.
Honestly, if we don't want to, meddle in your family business, but if you really need our help, we can do our best.
I was kidding.
Oh,
But yeah, I know. It'd be like giving the empire another influence, another continent. If we do get your help.
we already have, connections on that side of the world. We're working with the Infinitor, remember?
Right. But you said the Genasi government was not.
Yeah, Genasi was not
cooperative.
cooperative. That's why,
They're
we have
such
one over there.
bitches, right? Like, jeez, I mean. There's a thing about Genasis liking to kidnap people, at least fire and water Genasis. Like, I didn't know this was part of our culture. Like,
I'm
damn.
sure that's just a small part of the people there, not all.
What do you mean cooler talk?
Watching you try to be like all casual of like, yeah, they're such bitches, right? Yeah. Like it just seems really unfamiliar. Like you're not quite sure what to say.
That's not my intention, but okay. Anyway,
Alright.
I think we're gonna figure that out next after Ash. So
Alright, do let us know if there's anything you discovered that would be useful to the Empire, and good luck. You can stay here in the city for a bit, but I can teleport you to Precurium.
Oh.
if need be.
I just need like a tree and I can go
Oh.
there already.
I think we have one in the gardens, right? Big enough for transport via plants?
Really? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Can I just use that tree whenever?
I'd suggest not. This is a security compound, so I suggest you don't do that.
No, then I'll just find a more, I don't know, a public tree then.
Very well, very well. I'm sure some of our soldiers can point you the way.
Alright. Can we stay here for like an 8 hour?
Well, not here, because this is the waiting room. We can buy you a
No,
room in the city.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, thanks.
That sounds good.
Also, are any plans on Fostabismo? Because,
At the moment, we're having problem on catching where it's going to come out. It's very difficult, but we have Farsight working on it. She's the best at seeing things. So I'm sure she will find a pattern of some sort soon, and then we can exploit that.
or is that a she? Oh, okay. Got it. Thanks, Rico.
Alright, perfect. So, let me know if you need anything, alright? She turns to Worldbreaker. I guess I win. Fine, we'll send people to learn about that kid soon. Oh! Ignis,
Right,
I'll-
information.
Yes. I'll come over to your room and you can spill the tea.
Sure.
Perfect.
I make good tea. Let's go.
And that too. And the two of them walk away. Oh my god, that's over finally. Alright, get out.
Does it look like your house or something?
No.
Where is this place? What is this place? He said it's a waiting room.
Embassy for the Empire in West Croydon.
Ah, okay. And you don't have a room here?
We have rooms, but for diplomatic guests. Not quite for unaffiliated adventurers.
Oh, I was asking about you. I mean, like you don't have a room here. That would be
course
kind
I
of sad.
do.
Okay. Okay.
All right, well, if you get lonely, you know where I am. Kind of like slaps him on the back before leaving the building.
He face palms himself and melts into the ground once more. you do realize though, he would walk to a kind of like a dark corner of the room and then melt there.
Oh, super edgy.
He melts in the shadows.
Ooh, I am at one with the darkness.
He thinks darkness is his ally.
I can only merge with shadows as black as my soul.
Maigo kind of pipes up. Wow, that's an interesting quote. Where'd you get that?
Oh no!
Oh no! Are you talking? Is he talking to me or Chris?
Kate.
Are
You?
Oh, me? Oh well, just I'm a writer by profession. Actually, I don't know if you've ever seen seen my books in stores.
I did not know that. What was the title of your book?
Well, the first one I put out is Two Hearts Apart.
Two Hearts Apart. Is it like some kind of what do you call?
You may not be up. It might not be up your alley. It's a romance novel.
Oh, I thought it's more kind of like a.
But
how
it
to
has
survive in a
important
distant-
life lessons.
Unfortunately, romance is not exactly.
Oh no, you'd
my
be
alley.
surprised how confusing and difficult romance is to navigate if you are not gonna do it but for yourself, And I point to Hotaru and Budo, like at least you can have someone around you. Not point, but gesture.
I'm just imagining this straight arm pointing across the.
No, gesture. Like give it a look. Give it a look to them. You know what I mean? Oh my god.
He looks at the two. I think that ship has sailed, and he walks off as well. So your group walk outside along with the Chroma Revenge, and a soldier would bring you over towards one of the inn that you will be staying on. This one will be called. One second. Yeah, this one is called the Real Crocodile.
The
real,
what?
as opposed to fake.
The real?
Yep.
Yeah, the fake crocodile, otherwise known as alligators.
But upon entering inside, you would see a crocodile behind the bar.
Did they change those out or something?
The crocodile is wearing a white shirt, pants, and a bow tie. The
Oh my
crocodile
God.
turns to you. Ah,
Okay.
welcome to my store. You're looking for a room, is it?
You're the
Absolutely.
real crocodile?
Perfect. Now, if you go over here, oh, you're the one from with. Oh, 1 second. Kinda crawls over to the end. Gonna push.
Crawl?
Yeah, he's still like crocodile. Crocodile crawls.
Is he walking on 4 legs?
Yes, he's walking on 4 legs, but he's very.
That is funny. Okay, thank
He
you.
just crawls along the table to the other end of the table, pushes a drawer with his snout, kind of like looks inside it a little bit because the eyes at the back of the head, so he has to crawl out to the edge, tilt his head a little bit to look inside. Ah, this one. He kind of like moves his little paw to kick one of the keys, turns around, and then. There you go. Presidential suite. Enjoy.
What's a president?
It's like a leader of a country in this side of the world. You're not from around here, are you?
Nah, not really. You could. We never had anything called a president where I'm from.
Understandable. Yes, the Empire started it, actually. They started calling this, like, president and mayor and that kind of stuff.
Oh, is it like a democracy and you have like elections?
Not quite democracy. We select people that represent us, and then they select the leader, and then the leader reports to the emperor. That kind of stuff, you know?
Dude, that sounds convoluted as hell.
Yeah, but
That's
like
fine.
it's like if the emperor rules everything. Apparently, like if the emperor rules everything, everything's gonna fall apart. So they let like the local people rule the local area, cause like we know the place better than them, kind of thing.
Yeah, we know the place, but how is anyone going to agree on anything?
It works. We argue a lot, but hey, it's fun arguing, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. You got me there.
All right, room is upstairs, third floor. Take the first door to the left for you, and second door to the right for you. Any questions?
When he says
Nope.
you and you, he talked to Ignis and Kane?
Amazing Spicy 7 and Chroma Revenge.
Okay. Thought I was being excluded.
No. Alright, great. So just go upstairs. Dinner will be served at 12 to 2 for lunch. Dinner will be at 7 to 10. Okay?
Aye, Capitan.
Alright, perfect. Alright. Enjoy your stay at the Real Crocodile.
Oh, we will. This is a real just crocodile. I love this so much.
Then is it saying that and every other crocodiles that is not talking are not real, or
As you walk to the side to go up the staircase, you see him walking over to the opposite end of the table. There's like a little slide behind the counter. He slides down to a little like pool behind the counter where he can
Oh
just like,
my
swim.
god.
oh,
This is amazing.
And then you hear the door ding, 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 opens again, and he quickly climbs up the slide. You see him casting a spell, and his clothes dry up immediately, and he climbs up to the counter again.
oh, those
Welcome.
constitutions.
And yeah, you go up to your rooms. All right, we'll be in here if you need anything. Let us know.
Sure thing.
The Chroma Revenge enter their room, and you hear like, "Oh my God, look at the view! Oh my God, look at the bathtub! It's amazing!" Just people just shouting.
Wait, are we
and-
sharing the suite with them?
No. You have two separate suites.
I see. Got it.
You guys.
Oh, a big shared bathtub. That reminds me of Ash.
Oh, well, we're gonna go meet him.
You guys enter the room, and you are greeted with a kind of like a little bit cabiny feel. The walls are like wooden with what do you call heads of like animals, like trophy as decoration.
Oh, decorate, yeah.
There's like a large fireplace that's already burning as you enter, but it's not like hot to a point that it makes you sweat or anything. It's surprisingly comfortable. It's like too cool for the fireplace to be there. When you put your hand, it's not hot at all in the fireplace, and then you put your hand through it, you realize it's an illusion fireplace.
Hey. Do you think the proprietor is the one who killed all these animals on the wall? Like he hunted them and then decorated with them?
You know, that's not that much different than any other normal inns, you know? It's just
Yeah, but this is a crocodile inn!
You can see like near there's a separate section where people can hang out and look at the view, and they have a built-in kind of like jacuzzi thing, so that you can sit, hang, and bathe, like soak your feet at the same time if you want. And then of course finally there's a long dining table area, and then separate rooms. This one have 6 rooms.
I do not understand the concept of a jacuzzi. I just think this place is so fancy. They have 2 bathtubs, one inside and one outside.
Yeah, basically yes, one inside and one outside. But yeah, you guys find a place to kind of chill and sleep tonight. What are your plans moving forward now?
I'm gonna write down our encounter, like with the help of As, for Requel's, Requel's reference.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm gonna tell, once I get my spells back, I'm gonna tell Fenton that it's done with. Don't worry about it. And also, I guess, so we are going to Rex right away, or do you guys want to do something else?
If you could just sending to Fenton. Keep an eye out on Mikhail. I think we could go after Rex immediately.
Yeah, I could do that. After a long rest, I have no spells.
I have just one spell.
Yeah,
Use
and
wisely.
yeah, and I still kind of want to like go back home, but maybe after we got to where Rex is, depending on the situation, I guess.
All right. So, with that, as you have your plans for now to rest and then contact Fenton for the big one.
You broke off.
Hello. All right. So you have your plans already to rest, contact Fenton, and then immediately head towards Precurium and Litoralis to deal with Rex's problem. As you turn in for the night, not only for the night, it's actually early morning right now. So you guys turn in for
It's not
the day.
early morning. It's late. It's probably noon. 'Cause
Oh,
we
that's
came
true.
here
That's
around
true.
10.
It was 10. That's right. That's right. So yeah, probably around noon. So it's around noon when you guys decided to take your long rest. Or maybe some of you want to walk around town a little bit. So let me know if you want to do any shopping or anything like that.
I'll probably walk around town because I don't have spell slots to replace, so I'm not as.
That
you
is actually
got a
true.
long rest, by the way. Like technically, you got all your hit points back,
Yeah.
and you don't need to.
Yeah. You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around town.
Can you find a large tree too? Just while
Sure.
you're out. Yeah.
All right. So you you take your rest, and as you sleep, that is where we're gonna end our session today. So thank you very much for playing, guys. Thank you very much for watching and listening. We'll stop here for now, and we'll see you guys next week. I don't think we have anything next week, so next week for more Arc of the 12 and the Rust Engine. Bye bye.
Kelly, can you come next week, or is it drill time?
Well, let's see. Hang on.